Hello, we're Legends on Paper, an eclectic group of longtime gamers with a passion for Dungeons and Dragons. We're not voice actors, professional gamers, or paid performers. We're regular people, just like you, except that we'll probably make complete fools of ourselves along the way as we attempt to have fun and entertain. If you enjoyed tonight's production, please follow us on Twitter and subscribe to our channels on Twitch and YouTube. And most importantly, don't forget to tell all your friends. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey as Legends on Paper presents the greatest adventure. All right, everyone, welcome to Legends on Paper as we begin the Pirate's Grotto Part 2 with our heroes sailing a grotto full of slaver pirates who are attempting to, at some point in the very near future, sell a group of young centaur. And, of course, when Dekir found out, he wasn't too thrilled about that. Came up with another centaur who had been tracking them for some time. Unfortunately, that fellow died fairly early in the conflict. But in any case, we're right in the middle of the battle tonight as we get started at the top of the order with one of the pirates, actually. And so I'm going to go ahead and get our board up so that we can see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at the bottom of initiative.
Yeah. So just to remind everybody, we have one of the pirate slavers, then we have the captain, then we have Howl, then we have another one of the pirate slavers, Dekir, Jacini, Hildy, another pirate slaver, the shaman, and then Kiva bringing up the back. So that's the way the order is. And as we can see on the map, okay, so swashbuckling with a rapier, making actually 2 rapier attacks on her, and I'm starting the night just rolling terrible, as I got a 13 and a 9. Guessing neither of those hit.
Neither of those.
Okay, all right, so as the pirate slavers open the night with a strike and a miss, that's going to bring up the captain, who is inside the grotto, well behind the bear. And if you'll recall, he is equipped, for those of you that can see him, which has been basically just Kiva at this point. He's got a rapier, or a longsword actually, and he's got a crossbow that he keeps cocked and ready to go. So he's going to make an attack with that on the bear that's menacing his shaman friend, who I think you were informed by the Centaur Nestro that you came up here with that he is a shaman from the Lukka lands, which is the lands of the slaver, or a slaver society that's actually here to purchase the juvenile centaurs. And they're waiting on a ship to arrive at some point during the night to transfer them from the pirates to the slaver ship and take them back to the Lukka lands, which is quite a distance away in the Great Sea. In any case, he's making an attack with a crossbow on the bear, and a 22.
No.
It's okay. All right, so with that 22, taking 6 points of piercing damage
All right.
from the bolt,
3 points of piercing damage.
and he's going to maintain his cover. He's got a little bit of cover there. Just go ahead and just move him over a little bit, just to, yeah, let's just move him right in there a little. Now these walls actually extend up, obviously, higher than what they show.
Yeah. Kiva has no idea what's going on because she was wasted the entire time that you were discussing what we were doing. So,
Okay, and that's gonna bring up Hal.
Currently engaged with this one right here. I'm gonna swing, circle back, and I'm going to take 2 shots at him with the
Okay,
axe.
make your attack.
Both reckless.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a 25 to hit.
That's definitely a hit. You're making an attack on the shaman, correct?
No, I'm outside.
Oh, there you are.
This
Oh,
one
yep, yep,
between
yep,
me and
yep.
Hildy.
I see him.
the blonde one.
Yes, not the other one. Got it.
That is 9 points of slashing damage on the first one,
Okay,
and that's going to be a 24 to hit.
that also hits.
Yeah. And that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Another 12. So 2 quick strikes on this guy, who is apparently paying more attention to Hildy as he gets hit. I mean, it is rather badly. You see the strokes across his side and back, drawing crimson. These are deep cuts, and he kind of falters for a moment. He's still up. And anything else, Hal?
That's all I got.
All right, that brings up that pirate, actually. And I think since Hildy hasn't really been a menace to him so far, that I recall.
Not to
he's-
him.
Yeah, not to him.
To our friendly centaur.
Yes, and he might actually think you're on his side. He's going to make a turn, and he's going to strike twice at you, Hal.
What? Who could have seen this coming?
I know. So, wow. So not much better than the other guy did. 17 and
Yeah.
11.
The first one does hit.
Okay. All right. So 17 gets us. Ooh, goddamn. 1 for damage plus 4. It's 5 points of slashing damage from the rapier.
Reduced to 2 because I'm raging.
Yes, you are.
Ow, you scratched me.
And he seems somewhat dismayed, disappointed, confused, uncertain as to a lot of emotions going on in his eyes right now as you mitigated most of the damage that he did, which wasn't that great anyway. And that's going to bring up Dakir.
Akira's bleeding, desperately holding his wounds in the bushes, headed.
You should hold them in your hands.
Yeah, that's your first mistake.
That's where his
The
guts
leaves
go.
help patch it up
Alright.
and staunch it.
Well, he needs somewhere to hold the guts.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot. Well, what's this guy doing again? Could you remind me?
Yeah, he just forgot they can disengage. He disengaged earlier and kind of swung out wide. So he looks like he's getting ready to charge back in
At Hildy.
to the fray. In that direction, anyway.
I'll go ahead and line up my shot with him. It looks like
Okay.
Powell has the other one covered. So with advantage, it's 21.
Yes, you're from a hidden position. 21 hits.
Let me get a few more d6s.
Just a reminder, you guys are wearing leather armor that seems rather light. They're not carrying shields, but they appear to move very, very dexterously as they are able to fend off some of the attacks.
That's going to be 16 points of damage to him.
16, wow.
And then my eyes go black again, and this guy hears the wailing screams of my dead family as he takes 11 points of necrotic damage.
The
The
other
other
guy.
one.
Okay, got
Must
it.
be
So
a
he
separate
takes
part.
11.
Yep.
All right, so both of them are a bit shocked. The one that was struck severely by Howl, hit by, it's a crossbow or a bolt or an arrow?
Well, the one I got hit by was necrotic damage from the wailing.
No, the first one.
The first one was my longbow.
Your longbow, okay, yes, you're, okay. But you haven't, you have not, you're not using Hunter's Mark, correct? That was not up from last time?
I don't have Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you don't?
You were talking
Okay.
about the Oath Bow?
Yes.
The Oath Bow special ability I haven't used yet.
Okay. Got it.
And then are you going to hide?
Okay, Jacinti, you're up.
No. Oh, sorry, I was going to move.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
He's running.
5, 10, 15, 20. Trying to limp. This will be 30. I'll get in here. Since he's distracted with Kiva, can I hide there?
Oh, you're going to do a tauntaun. You're going to hide inside the body of the other centaur.
Okay, so there'll be an opportunity attack from the one pirate,
Who?
the one that's facing Howl, it looks like.
Ooh, does the whales
If I move
count?
through the tree space, would that be difficult terrain?
Yeah, the tree space is like a rock, you know, it's
I
just...
can't move through it at all?
No, I mean, you
Okay,
can,
I'll
the
provoke.
bushes you can, but not through a tree.
I'll provoke.
Okay.
He'll provoke.
Provoke.
Oh, well, 8.
Okay.
So you're missed.
So
And yeah, you
close.
because he's got a gigantic fucking bear in front of him, and that's where his attention is right now, and you're coming in from behind. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3, but I had,
Okay.
I think 9.
Jesus.
Double check.
Come on, you're a rogue,
What am I
man.
looking at? 9, so 12.
Okay. All right.
Still sad.
All right.
Sad rogue noises.
It's because I'm dripping so much blood. It's just like there's a puddle there.
Tripping
that I'm-
across your centaur friend there, that Nestro is no longer alive. The other centaur, by the way, as you enter, you can see them. The smaller juvenile ones that are within this, looks like a caged area with wooden planks and various things that have been piled up around it to form these barriers that keep them inside. And they're all kind of like just up against, you know, looking through cracks and openings and over some of the crates and so forth, watching everything that's going on. Very quiet and silent at this point. Unlike initially when, you know, Kiva jumped in. Okay, so
Oh, because Dad's coming to take them home.
is that it for Dekir?
Big brother at best. Yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Jacinti.
All right, I am going to take 2 rapier attacks on this guy in front of me. 6 and an 8. Oh,
Nope.
plus my things. Plus 9.
Yes.
That's right. Then now the math. Damn it. 15 and 17.
17 hits.
And that's what? 8.
Yep, you're doing plus 8.
That's 14.
14, okay. All right, good shot on him as he begins to bleed profusely from the injury. Anything else from Jacinti?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, so he's still up, definitely looking weaker. And that's going to bring up Hildy with the last pirate on deck.
Okay, well, Hildy just saw this guy get hit twice with an axe and then scab up with necrotic damage. She thinks he's probably hurt, so she's gonna swing her mighty short sword.
Okay. Now you are flanking.
Oh, good. That made it a 4. No. Actually, no, that made it a 9.
All right, yeah, no
Yeah.
luck as he twists out of the way. Hildy, you going to do anything else?
Yes. She's going to disengage and
Okay.
go behind Howl.
How's she going to disengage?
I don't know.
I know she's just going to move.
She's just gonna start running.
Yeah.
Yes, she's going to
She's going to look like a
hide
star.
behind Howl.
Well, he can't take an opportunity.
Yeah, he took his opportunity.
Yeah, he already
attack
took it this
on me.
round, yep.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, thanks, Hildegard. Now I don't have flanking.
So you're going to crawl over the dead body of the centaur that you had nothing
No,
to
I'm
do
not
with?
going
Oh,
in there.
she's hiding
I'm just
between
hiding
the
behind
2.
Howl.
Oh, good. Oh, Howl. Sorry. Oh, I heard the
Oh
tear.
God, why are your fingers so long?
Oh, that's not even the big one.
all right, so now we have the last pirate slaver and then the shaman, and then Kiva is on deck. And so, let's see, what's he going to do?
He's a shaman, so I know he has a high wisdom, and I know he saw me.
But what?
Yeah, he sees
Oh, yeah.
everybody moving into the grotto, and the only one in his way, well, is Hildy and Hal, but Hal's the first one. He's gonna roll up here and make an attack on Hal.
See,
And then-
flanking again.
What did I do?
Violence.
No, that's not flanking.
No, I meant for them.
No, it's not
No,
flanking.
Hildy's hostile.
It's gotta be on opposite sides,
Yeah,
Darn.
or corner, I think
Darn.
also
Oh,
works.
so I get flanking then.
you do.
Yeah, now Kiva does. Okay, so there's 2 attacks on Hal.
Don't touch me.
Ooh, and nat 20.
Silvery bar.
Silver barbs, you got
Silvery
one
barb.
left? Okay. all
Silvery
right.
Barb's at 20.
That turns the nat 20 into a 19.
Wait, you can actually do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's been doing it, like, constantly.
Oh.
Well, not anymore, though. That was the last one.
Yeah, so a 19 and a 17.
Yeah, they both hit.
They both hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're directly behind him.
So,
Melee weapon.
Thanks for not having it be a crit.
yeah, probably helped a little bit. So 16 total piercing damage from the rapier
Oh no.
as he strikes you twice, and that's
Reduced to 8.
okay. And he's going to fucking A. He's going to disengage because now that I finally remember.
Friendly reminder that they're fighter rogues.
That he can do so. There's a here, yeah.
So this is what that feels like.
I don't know why, but I really want to hit Dakir right now. Watching this happen.
They stole the one thing I do.
Okay, so he's just kind of moving off, not too far away. And then the shaman.
Oh,
People are more
the-
effective than you.
In case it wasn't obvious, the Silvery Barb's advantages go to Hal.
Good.
Yes, okay, got it.
Free advantage.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right then. So then the shaman.
What's the spellcaster gonna
You
do?
see both Dakir and Keevan Bear form note that his ears kind of perk up and he glances quickly over his shoulder. So you get an idea that he knows something's there.
I like to think because I'm bleeding so bad, I probably stumbled in a bit over my dead centaur friend.
I really smelled you on the way in.
But his
I
focus
think
is
that's not
still
genius,
on
Yeah, but you smell like
The
metal.
motherfucking bear?
Kiva the bear, and I need you to make a charisma save.
All right. I think that's not a negative. No, that is. All right.
That's really bad.
One sec. Let me
I do
just.
not want charisma saves right now. Only thing worse would be
No.
wisdom.
How badly of a no? 8. Wait. 8.
The bear disappears.
What?
Just disappears.
Is Kiva standing there?
Oh, do I get another save, or is he gonna have to break concentration?
She got banished.
Yeah.
Thanos.
That's like a minute, isn't
She
it?
just got blipped.
Banished. That's what it's
And
banished. How do you get?
since you guys have a pretty good idea as to what just happened,
100 levels,
you find yourself just literally falling through air. You don't see ground. You don't see any land surface around outside of like with these little islands here and there. In just floating in space, but it's all air. It's you can feel the wind against you, but as you fall faster and faster and faster, you don't see ground approaching, which is a little bit disconcerting. You have no idea where you've gone to, but you're there. So
Angry bear noises intensify.
yeah, the bear.
You know what's crazy?
Maybe change into a helicopter.
I can't get a fly speed at the moment.
If we don't do anything
how
for
that's
1
the
minute,
hold
you're
back.
just out of the campaign. Kiva's just gone.
The holdback from you being a
No, because-
helicopter is that you can't have eyes.
I'm native to this plane.
You're considered incapacitated right now.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
So-
All I get to do is snark at these guys. That's cool.
Yes. So we're going to go back up to the top of the round.
Hey, Dakir, do me a favor.
As
Get
Kiva,
me out of this.
nothing specific that she can do at this
I'm gonna
point
try not to die.
that's going to affect anything.
You're gonna find out you're not native.
Okay. And that's going to bring us to the top of the round with the pirate that's on Jacini making 2 rapier attacks on her. Ooh, yeah, so 25 and 22.
Those both hit.
Okay. All right, so the damage you take from that is total of 20 piercing damage from the 2 strikes. And
Yeah.
he's feeling confident.
Yeah.
He's not going to disengage. I mean, he just landed 2 nice strikes against you. He's hurt, but he sees you hurt too. And he thinks he can take you.
Bring it on.
From his perspective right now, not knowing everything, but that's going to end his turn. The captain, seeing the bear just suddenly disappear, he's going to peek around the side. The bear's gone.
Leaving an actually conveniently perfectly placed circle on the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Grotto. What happened? It's gone.
Okay.
Right. Right then. Right. And he just kind of scoots back behind the wall. You don't know what he's doing, but that's going to end his turn. That's going to bring up Howl with a pirate on deck.
Okay, so the first strike against the guy in front of me
Yep.
is going to be 17 to hit.
Okay, there's a hit.
And that's going to be 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, with that strike,
Off with his head.
yeah, running through him, however you'd like to finish it with him, he goes down. All right, so 1 pirate slaver down.
I don't like that this guy is still in front of me, so I'm going to run up to him for
Okay.
10. And I'm going to use my other strike on him.
And he's saying, oh shit, I did not
Natural
disengage
20.
enough.
Woohoo!
I should have disengaged further.
Oh, natural 20, which means you're going to take the full beat.
Yikes.
Don't forget to roll your d30.
No.
Yeah.
12. So that's 19 points of slashing damage.
19. Okay, he's still up.
And I rolled a 4 on the D30.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Let me bring the tables up because I did not bring them up for some reason. Thinking about it, but I didn't do it. All right, here we
That was
are.
without reckless too.
Thanks to silvery bulbs.
Most bullshit spell.
Okay.
I've grown to like it because I can also use it.
Oh, you succeeded? No. I succeeded.
What
That's
did
all
you,
that spell is.
what did you use?
I used my great axe.
Your great, yes, your great axe, of course.
Yes.
What else?
Knackered old axe.
Okay. All right, so that'd be a slashing, and it's 4 you rolled?
I rolled a 4 on the D30.
Okay, so you cut into his shoulder joint, and you can hear the pop of the cartilage and the muscle sinew underneath. He shrieks in pain. Oh, you got my fucking shoulder! And he's going to have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, was that your dominant arm? I'm sorry. You're
What a
good as
bitch.
dead anyway. And and Hal's actually going to walk to the next pirate. He's just gonna pull the blade away and walk to the next guy. No disengaging.
Okay,
Walk away.
all right. Well,
Provoking on purpose.
He's going to, he's going to attempt. Wow. He rolled a nat fucking 20, but at disadvantage, he rolled a 21.
Oh, that does hit.
This is not a crit.
Yeah.
No, but it's not a crit. Yeah, so all my crits have been going to shit lately. For a total of 12 points of damage.
Ow! That's the most damage you've done to me all day.
You like that, yes? I've got more in here. Not in this side, but on each side I've got more.
Well, half to 6, right?
Half to 6, yeah. I'm playing it up a little bit. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
I was getting cockier and cockier.
Is that it for Howl?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, well, the next guy was a pirate, but he's dead. So that's going to bring Dakir with Jasuni on deck.
Does the shaman have any weapons in his hands right now?
No.
Okay. So I am going to move away from him. 5. I'm going to aim my oath bow. Swift death to those who are
I think he
wronged
can
me.
still like.
He can take a punch, but he'll do 1 damage.
No, he wants to slap you.
He can slap me.
I mean, we're talking bitch slap.
He can bitch slap me.
Okay, this
You can try.
that's what he wants.
Okay.
Okay.
Was this a kink negotiation here?
The Warcaster.
Can you just do it in like this specific area back here?
Oh yeah, because your hind quarter, absolutely. I mean, where else? Yeah, he's gonna. Ooh, but he just keeps turning
I just like
all the way around, 360 degrees.
as he does that, the runes on the oath bow start glowing.
I did not mean to do that.
I'm going to aim. Swift death to those who have wronged me.
Who are you shooting at?
The shaman.
Oh, okay.
He's
He's
boy
oathing.
over here. So I have advantage on this roll.
Which is
Rolled a
good.
2
How do you have advantage on that roll?
because of the oath bow.
Oh yes, sorry.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit him.
No.
All right.
And remember, well, no, actually, Kivo was the only one that noticed earlier.
There's nothing I can do about that. Oh well.
You want to get one shot? You want to get one shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hide.
I personally appreciate that you tried, but you shouldn't be using my dice to roll this.
Oof.
Your dice.
I know, but it's my side of the table.
Oh, yeah.
I've
All right, so that's going to bring up Josini
Oh,
with Hildy on
first.
deck.
Bonus action hide 14 stealth.
14? Okay. All right, Josini.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Call that back.
since Hal ran over here, I'm gonna
Yeah, he's
Tag.
starting to look a little less confident
I'm
now
gonna
that it's
tag
2 in a row.
out on this guy. I'm gonna run over here and rapier attack this guy.
Okay, well, there's going to be an opportunity attack on you, but go ahead
Bonus
and...
action. Disengage.
What?
Can you? Oh, never mind.
I don't think I have that.
No.
That's fine.
That's funny though.
That is a 13.
13 misses,
All right, I'm
even with his wretched shoulder.
gonna take an additional attack.
So nice. You'll try it twice.
That's a 15.
15 misses as well
Oops.
on him. So both attacks for naught,
Do you only get +6?
but as you
No, she's actually +9.
as you
Oh,
left
you hit both times. Or you hit the second one.
as you left the space of the first one, he missed you as well. Probably more concerned about Howl in his face.
I saw 9 and I saw 6. My apologies.
So anything else from Jacini?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay, Hildy's up with Pirate on deck.
Oh, actually, you could do that if you
What?
wanted. You can take
Do
an
what?
additional attack, your action surge.
I can? I thought I already did take
Did you-
I
two.
thought
Did
she
you do that
used
one?
that already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember. I only count my spells. Speaking of my spells,
Don't worry
About my
other
resources.
She's been good with a short sword.
she missed last time. But she's gonna try a firebolt at the back of this shaman's head.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Break that concentration.
23.
23 hits.
Better.
1.
Better hit.
2, right?
12 points
4
fired.
points. All right. So as the firebolt rushes into his side, exploding on his flesh,
No,
looking
no,
at the scorch.
it doesn't explode on flesh. Hildy was quite specific what she said.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him in the back of his head, is what I said.
Well, there's flesh up there too because he's bald.
All right.
He's a bald.
I want
Lukka
his hair.
shaman.
I want his hair
All that
burned
hair on
off.
that bald man.
Got no hair up there. So
Now I'm sad.
okay, but now he's got a big scorch mark.
All right.
So you replaced it, with the tattoos and all the other stuff that you could see on his head before. You can't now, but you need to make a con save. As
No.
right after you hit him, you feel necrotic energy rushing through your body.
Do I? 13.
13 is not good enough. 16 points of necrotic damage.
God damn, what?
Okay. But
Did he make his con save?
before I die,
Oh.
Will a 19 hit him?
It will, but are you within range?
I am, because I'm within 30 feet.
Okay.
As
That's how far your skin
the
reaches?
skin of her face reaches out and smacks him
That is awful.
I don't like that.
for 9 points psychic damage.
Wow.
And Hildy falls down.
Can we nerf that range for my comfort?
I know.
No.
I know.
That's why she's got all the wrinkles and sags.
That's what causes her to fall down as the skin stretches so far it snaps.
How did anybody ever find the vial of blood on you?
It was hot.
Sorry,
We went on an adventure.
Was it 14 points on the fire damage?
12.
12.
Okay.
How much was the slap?
9.
9.
9, yeah. Okay, yeah, I got that.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, he definitely looks injured at this point.
Hey,
and
did he make that concentration check on the face
we will,
slap?
we will find out.
Injured
We will
and
find out.
insulted.
Okay, so that's going to bring. So you're done, Hilda. You're down.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay, and so the pirate that is on Giuseppe now, I believe, because she rushed over to that one. Yeah, he's happy to have you there. Although on this round he has disadvantage because of his damaged shoulder. So 19, even with disadvantage on the first strike,
That hit.
and the other is 12.
Nope.
All right, so 19 hits.
Yep.
8 points of piercing damage from the rapier, as he manages to get one strike in on you, wincing at the pain from his shoulder.
If it makes you feel any better, how's wrong? It's not 30 feet.
Oh.
It's 60 feet.
Oh, that's even worse.
I've never seen it, so I think this is perfectly normal and natural. I was too
Yeah,
busy.
you're just floating in space right now.
Yeah,
You're like General Zod in the Phantom Zone.
Floating through air, you're
I
on
was
the
thinking of
elemental
Loki from
plane
Doctor
of air
Strange.
right now.
Oh, the elemental plane of air. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me feel so much better.
A
It's
natural one is not good.
22
Oh, wait,
to
you can
save.
Okay,
Well,
so you
can see it's a good
save.
advantage.
Wait, did you roll a natural one?
Yes, I did.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's no
What was the total?
there's no critical miss on a natural one on this, so you don't have to worry about that. But there is some damage from the
Oh, actually 22 because I still have the ring of protection on.
hellfire and the necrotic energy that comes with it. So the hellfire itself does 17 points of damage.
Three.
The necrotic energy that comes with it does an additional 11. Of course, half of that if you saved.
And then half of that if you're a barbarian.
You have such bad hands.
Oh, wait.
Right.
So repeat those numbers again.
And the math is
What did I just say? I said 11 for the necrotic.
11 for the
and
necrotic, reduced to
5.
half,
That's right.
reduced to half again.
Yeah, 2.
Barbarian.
As much hit points.
What was the first one? Shit, now.
15,
Okay,
right?
got it.
15 for the hellfire?
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Reduced to half,
I have
which
that
is
exact number.
7. Reduced to half again, which is 3. Am I doing that
Yes,
math correctly?
yes, because it's always rounded down.
Cool. I just when you get into quartering with rounding, I'm
No,
like,
it's crazy.
"Uh-oh. What am I doing?
Oh man. Okay, well, both of the pirates failed.
Ooh, are they gonna
Oh.
incinerate?
We might be free.
Yay!
Yeah, both of them
Someone
go
please
down.
set me free.
Hey.
The fact that we tagged out that to be what killed them.
And then you hear from the grotto, "What the fuck, Larudo?" And from the captain inside, not thrilled about his men just getting
Slaughtered.
wiped out, with the anticipation that he was going to take both of you out, but it didn't work.
He underestimated our health and overestimated theirs.
Kiva, you're still flying through the air.
Yeah, angry
this
bear
point.
noises are now scare bear
And-
noises.
That brings up the captain. So the captain's been kind of like watching around the corner what's going on, and he saw where you went. You rolled a 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the captain,
Oh, he's an archer.
I know.
now he's in a rage because of what he just saw Laruta just obliterate his own
He's a
men.
barbarian.
And he goes, we'll see if he can make it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he can make it right to you.
Right to your butt.
That's right.
You really did just put yourself in a corner.
I was trying to hide.
Nobody
So
put
nobody
baby in
see
a
me.
corner.
Except for baby.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh yeah, I have no escape, do I? I guess I could just jump the table. It's just a table.
Okay, he's got the long sword, and he's making 2 strikes against you with it.
Okay.
So, 19 with the first one,
That'll hit.
and a 24 with the second.
Those will both hit.
Da, da, da.
I'll uncanny dodge the first one.
All right, so the first one is 9 points of damage,
So uncanny dodge brings it to 3.
and the second one is also
Or,
9
wait,
points
no,
of
4, I'm
damage.
sorry. So 2, and I'm done.
Okay, so 9 with each strike as he. This is satisfying as you go down. And he doesn't have any more movement, and I think he's pretty much done.
I'm going to cast one last glance at the little herd of children. Give a very apologetic look as I lose consciousness.
Ravik only wanted this campaign to go up to
For some
level
reason,
5.
they're all cheered. For some reason, they're all cheered.
Our encounters have been
Sticks
getting
over
pretty
it.
brutal.
We will be eating you tonight. And he
Whoa!
looks over his shoulder at the other centaur, and they're like cringing back in their captive area in their cage at the sight of what just happened, as they could fully see him just put you down. And that's going to bring up. That's going to bring up Howl.
Do me a favor.
Seeing where that, being that we just survived a fireball, I am going directly for.
It wasn't a fireball, but it was
The
kind of
explosion of green necrotic
Yes,
flames.
yes.
Yes.
Similar to a fireball.
5,
Smaller.
10, 20, 30, 35, because I got 40 feet. Straight up to the shaman. Reckless, going for 2 swings with my axe.
Okay.
First one is 20 points to 20 to hit. 20 to hit.
That is tentatively a hit.
And the second one is 15 to hit.
Okay, the first one hits. The second is deflected. You see the area around him kind of shimmer as that blow is deflected off.
Ah, you bastard. I'm proccing the totem on this first hit,
Ooh.
though. So 3, 11, that'll be 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay, is that everything?
That's everything.
Okay, and you need to make a con save as necrotic energy fills you.
Oh no.
And
I'm so
He needs to-
bad at those. Oh fuck. I am bad at those. 11.
25 points of necrotic damage.
Good.
Reduced to 12.
You are bear, right?
well, he's totem of the bear. Yes.
Oh shit, I accidentally healed 12 by mistake. Damage 24. There we go.
Is there a bear in the room again?
Yeah, I guess it'd be instantaneous. With that strike, he loses concentration, and the bear appears where she was before. Suddenly, out of the sky! The world of bear! You arrive safely on the ground once more.
You do take 600 points of force damage from the sudden change in velocity.
Yeah, really.
No, it's like that Willy Wonka ride where it's like everyone's screaming in the void and then the lights turn on and everything's fine.
There's no knowing where we're going.
Dakir, make a death save.
All right, right back to me. 19, so 1 success.
Okay, Jacinti, you're up.
All right, I think I got 30 feet to get to the shaman.
5, 10, 20, 30. You're standing on Nestor.
Yeah, you can stand on him. He's,
Dead.
yep. And becoming more and more pulp as the rounds continue.
All right, rapier.
Just chilling there for a second.
That is, what is it? Plus 18.
18 hits.
What is it, this
Yep.
one?
Nice.
16.
16 points of
16
damage?
piercing damage, yeah.
The piercing, okay. All right, so, as you hit him, he's still up, but he takes a full force of the damage.
All right, I'm going to go again.
Okay.
14.
14 misses, deflected by that strange shimmering energy around him.
All right, I'm going to just chill out there, I guess.
Okay. all
Your
right.
digital damage.
Okay. Hildy.
Wait, missed. The second one missed.
10.
10. Okay. So Hildy's still. Well, that's one for both of you, right? So that's going to bring up the shaman, with Kiva on deck. Can't do that. I can't do that.
Oh, does he want to run away? That's nice.
He seems to be aware of your presence.
Yeah, because I'm looming.
But he don't care. He said you ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But he's got Hal and Jacini in his face. Okay. So once again, a green orb appears just outside the opening.
Oh.
And it's going to be... I mean, it's just outside the opening. So both Jacini and Hal are going to have to make a dex save.
Oh, just
That's going to be...
2 fails.
Yeah,
You
two,
auto
two
fail.
fails on me.
Is it 2 for any damage or is it just a melee attack?
9.
23.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, so Hal, you save.
Yeah.
Jacini does not.
Oh, Jesus.
From the... Just the hellfire damage, the green fire,
There's only one.
is 24
It's an
points of
auto
damage.
crit.
But it's not
Okay,
a melee.
I'm not dead yet.
And then half of
Melee
that,
within 5 feet.
half of that for you saved, and then what, a quarter of that? So for Hal, 24, 12, it comes down to
12?
6.
6. Yeah, and then down to 6.
Oh my God. I thought you did the.
And then there's
other half.
necrotic damage on top of that for a total of 10. So 10 more on Jacini,
All right,
and
now
then
I'm
5, 2 for
Now
Hal.
I'm down.
You're down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. All right, so boom.
spell?
Yeah, what is that?
We will feast tonight.
Blighted fireball.
Flesh. If you choose to give up, we will sell you into slavery. He's talking to you. You're the only one
These
alive.
were conscious.
Bear noises intensify.
Oh yeah.
I mean, or I could tan and flay your hide.
You can try. He seems
Now
rather
it says
confident.
if it's a critical hit, they take 2. So I can't save.
Does it auto crit if you fail that save?
I would
Because I thought
You
melee
don't make a
was
save.
auto-crit.
If you take any damage, it's an auto crit.
That's mean.
Yeah, there's no save. So that's it. Kiva.
I don't know about that because it says if they take any damage while they're at 0, they automatically gain 1 failure.
Yeah.
If they take from a critical hit, they suffer 2. So
Yeah.
I don't know that it's an auto crit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an auto crit. Melee attacks would be an auto crit. That's why melee attacks are an
Okay.
auto crit against an incapacitated character. That's why a melee attack is auto
The
crit.
only
Okay,
reason I know,
okay.
and because he might be watching, I love you, Blaine. I killed one of my players because of that.
I thought it was the same whether it was
So did I.
any damage. So I stand corrected.
I thought so too.
So one, right?
1 and 1.
Okay. That's actually good for you. So, Kiva, what are you doing? You got a very nasty shaman in front of you.
Bonus action. I'm gonna rage again.
All right.
Oh,
And
now
then-
it's an angry man.
Yes, the bear is angry again. It was angry, then it was scared. Now it's angry again. Especially since
Scary Barry.
I do notice the corpse of Hildy outside. Well, unconscious body of Hildy outside.
Soon to be corpse.
It looks corpse.
It's a pre-corpse.
To be fair, she looks like a corpse when she's awake. So.
I wonder if since she died
anything,
during the
this is a
retaliatory
return to-
aggression, if her skin is just like splayed out for 30 feet.
Kind of
around
moving,
her.
just trying to move.
Like trying to
It
crawl
loses
back.
all elasticity.
A reckless attack, going with the claw first.
Yep.
That's a 17 plus numbers.
That hits.
Cool.
17 plus numbers.
Then. That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So you rake down his back, exposing his spine as he's turning to face you, exposing his spine, and you watch as it just kind of pops out. No longer held in by the rib cage that you just rake your claws over. The sinew that was holding it all together pops out a bit, and you see this look of shock on his face as he turns and crumbles onto the ground. Ah! And
Is he dead?
he does not appear. I mean, aside from the quivering and the convulsions, not moving a lot.
Throat out, he'll be dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite attack and I'm gonna try to just rip his fucking throat out.
Yeah, finish him.
Okay, you have advantage.
I already have advantage, but I have double advantage.
Yeah.
Triple advantage.
Well,
That's a 19 on the die, so
yeah,
yes,
that
I
hits.
hit.
That hits.
And that will be 13 points of bite damage.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, he does not react in the way a living would as you rip out part of his face, exposing skull underneath. Eyes bulging and just blood everywhere. He does not appear to be alive at this point.
Nice. So he looks almost as bad as Hildy now.
And
no,
yeah,
I'm
and no rebuke because it already happened earlier to hell.
And then I look around for the fucker who shot me that I was going here in the first place. And then I'm
Piling up.
I don't know
Yeah.
if that guy has made eye contact with me, but I feel like I can make eye contact with him.
Yeah, I mean, when you first entered the cave, bursting through the waterfall, you were right in his face. So when you disappeared, he was quite relieved. Did you have an attack? You're done, right?
I'm done, but I'm directly behind him.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to the top of the round, and he is aware of you charging. Dakir's down, so he's got nothing to pay attention to there. He's going to turn. He's going to swivel, and
Barren face.
Look.
yeah. Yeah, back. And with his longsword, he's making two swiping attacks at you. 22 and 25.
Those hit.
Okay. All right. So the first one is 10 points of damage, and the second one is 8.
All right, that'll be 5 and then 4, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. And he stands there. And, I'll be flying you.
Bloody bear grin.
Bear's not looking great though right now, is she?
Oh no, the bear's not looking great. She has spell slots.
Okay. That's gonna bring up Hal.
Kiefer, don't kill him! We need to torture him for information. And I'm gonna... Jeez. I'm going to try... I'm gonna try and stabilize Justini. I don't believe I have any... Do I have any potions?
You got the good berries.
I do have the great berries. How many do it? You gave me one, right?
At least, yeah.
So I'm gonna pop a great berry in.
Okay. As an action, you're gonna.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my action to pop a great berry in Justini's mouth.
Okay. All right. So Justini, you begin to come to consciousness.
Move the jaw
With,
down
yeah.
a little bit, like massage
With
the
Hal,
throat.
forcing you to swallow this.
A little rougher than he
berry.
should be, probably.
So what's a great bear worth? 2?
Oh, sorry.
It's like one health. It's like health and then temporary hit points, right?
Yes.
10. And I'm gonna get closer, and I'm just gonna,
What does that
I'm
mean?
gonna like put my shoulders up on the rock, or my
Give yourself
elbows
a
up on the
1
rock, and be
for
like,
now.
"You're in quite a predicament, huh, friend?" To the pirate.
It'll be next. And
Oh, I'd love to see you, Troy.
Dakir. A death save.
2 successes.
Nice.
Okay. 2 and 2. Hildy.
Clinging to life.
Oh no, sorry.
Me?
Justini's next. Justini's after Dakir, and then Hildy.
Am I alive now?
Yeah.
Yes.
you
So
don't
now
need to
you can
make a
use
death
half your
save.
movement to stand up, if you want, and then you can do what you like.
Do you have any healing potions? Now would be a good
No,
time.
I don't. I don't have any of those things.
Second wind.
Let's just clarify the.
Medicine check on Hildegard.
Yeah, I was about to say, no one's
Nope.
doing anything about Hildy.
Oops.
I have none of those things. I am no help.
Oh, I am.
Okay, you're right.
I don't even have any berries.
Mike's just gonna roll a nat 1, and it's gonna be all for nothing.
Maybe.
I don't have any failures.
That could happen.
Okay.
There's a 5% chance that Hildy is gone.
Yeah, so technically you can get through here if you wanted to, if anybody moves in. But otherwise the bear is pretty much blocking
Blocking the way.
the way. Yeah, so Justini, are you going to engage or are you going to take care of yourself?
I'm gonna take care of myself. for this
Okay.
round.
Wow.
I don't have anything else to do.
Oh, you could let the centaurs out.
Well, that's true. Can I let the centaurs out?
You can certainly go over there and see if you can find the way out. There's no obvious gate.
Gotcha. All right, I'll have to go over there. Can I ask them? I want to ask the centaurs where the
Sure.
how they got in there. If
How
there's
much
a
is
way
your
to get them
movement
out.
speed?
30. 30.
So you can move 15 feet. You can get right there.
Ah, gotcha.
So are you going to shout at them or?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna shout at them.
They're all like
How?
up against the fence at this
out.
point. You know, in the boxes and so forth, just watching everything closely as you engage them, focusing on them, they all kind of suddenly look fearful and cringe back. They don't reply.
Syndrome.
None of them. Anything else from Justini?
Nope.
Okay, Hildy, make your roll.
All right, pick one. So if it fails, it's on you.
Oh goodness. This guy right
No.
That's bad.
I don't know about that one.
I know, right?
Hi, that's a bad choice.
11.
Okay.
Cutting it awfully close there, babe.
You rolled a 10 last time.
You touched that one, and I was like, I got
Is that two
bad
saves or are you
feelings.
conscious?
What?
Is that two? Is
That's
that
two.
Okay. All right, and Kiva.
I have one thing that I'm good at, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay.
So, claw attack, reckless attack, angry bear. That is 16 plus 6, 22. 22 hit.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Awesome. And that'll be
4.
that's a 4 over there.
Yep.
Cool. 15 points slashing damage on him.
Okay. All right, he takes the hit.
How's he look?
That's the first time he's been hit.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Then I'm gonna bite him again. I'm gonna
You said
do a
14?
bite attack.
15?
15.
Oh, 15, okay.
And then I'll do a bite attack on him.
Don't kill him.
Good thing it's reckless. That'll be 23 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Yes. With only 8 damage.
Okay. All right, so 8 points. He's still up, looking, shredded. His clothing shredded, bleeding profusely from the injuries that you just sustained from the bear. He's not looking as confident as he was a moment ago. Anything else from the bear?
Seeing Howl over there, I'm just gonna close in.
Oh, how kind of you.
I'll move over a little bit to give you room. And then I'm going to see Dakir's unconscious body and have mixed feelings.
So much joy, yet
Nothing.
confusion.
If he dies, you've got a choice
I
of
know.
what, 6 others? If you need a centaur.
Which one is your next character?
Okay, this brings us to the top of the round with the captain, and you see him first seem to concentrate, focusing internally for just a second as some of his wounds cauterize and heal. He looks slightly more robust than he was just a moment before after that the dual strikes that you just savagely hit him with. You're still the only one that he can hit because you're blocking the entire space now, and so he's gonna take his rage out on you.
Oh, damn, I forgot to heal with my spell slot. Oh well.
How can you?
Oh, I can
Wild
expend
shape.
wild
Did
shape.
you
I can
both of
expend a
those?
spell slot
Oh, okay.
to heal with
Missing
1d8 plus wisdom.
Except for me.
It's like smite, but healing for druids.
Okay, so 2 long sword attacks at you. So he's got nowhere to go either, so he's attacking you with desperation. First attack is a 23, and second is a 18.
Yeah, both hit.
Ouch. All right, so the first damage is 7. The second, is 4. So 7 and 4 on you.
That'll be 3 and 2. Yep.
I will not just fillet you. I will wear you when I'm done. Are you still in bear form?
You hear the rough chuckling of bear noises.
Didn't you only have 23 hit points? When you
Yeah,
came back?
because I have to the attacks you do. No, I only have 20. I started with 20. I have 34. I started with 23.
Not only is she a bear, she's the totem of the bear.
But she's been raging, so she's been taking.
Yeah, so she's been taking less. Okay, got it. There's nowhere you can go at this point.
And if he tried, there's like 3 people he has to run through.
All right, Hal, you're up. What are you gonna do?
Seeing him reinvigorate himself, I'm like, nope, and I'm gonna try and squeeze in there to bonus action rage because my rage has ended.
Okay, he's got some cover.
Reckless attack. I'm gonna swing with the axe. Oh, that is so unfortunate. That's an 11.
That misses.
Yeah. Good thing I could do that twice. 25.
That hits.
And for shits and giggles, I'm proccing the totem.
Okay.
4, 8. So, that's gonna be 23 points of slashing
Total?
damage. Yeah.
Okay, a spectral bear. 2 bears. 23. Okay. So a lot of damage on that. Still up as you proc that totem. The bear doing additional damage. You see his eyes kind of widen in disbelief, ripping him to shreds there, where it was before, but even worse, bloodied and just mangled at this point. But he's still up. Not looking very strong, but he's still up.
We could kill you, or you could just give up and let us know what's going on with this. And that's my turn.
Okay. Takir.
My 3rd success.
Okay, so you are no longer going to have to make death saves, but you're still unconscious. You're just at 0.
Yeah.
And Justini.
I'm sleepy.
I don't think I can get in there to do anything to him, can I?
You could try to cut down the wood.
Do we want to let these guys out? Are we sure?
I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
We've come this far. It's what Takir wanted. Alright.
Already in the past tense. And you're stabilized.
That's what he would have wanted. I'm just sleeping.
It's what Takir wants.
Let's do this for Takir's memory.
Like I'm just supposed
Not
to be
dead yet.
snoring.
So let's go.
Shut up, Fred.
Can I get to the fence and then see if there's any kind of weak spot I can go at?
Yeah, sure. You can run over there and use your action for an investigation. And as you're doing so, they're all just moving further back against, all the way back into the corner, just huddling together fearfully.
I don't think they're really centaurs.
We're here to save you. All right.
So roll an
That was
investigation
pretty weak.
on that fence area. It's basically, when you're rolling an investigation on an area, it's a 10-foot square area.
15.
15, okay. So you're noting that this is kind of a, it wasn't built very well, but there's a lot of planks and stone, heavy rocks. There's what looks like debris and cargo that's all been piled up. And so there's no specific area, to like open a gate or an entryway. It looks like you just have to tear down a section of it.
Okay.
Which, with that investigation, I would say you, depending on your strength, it might take some time to get through. Like a couple of rounds, maybe, depending on your strength and what you roll athletics, if you decided to try and tear it down.
I'm going to try and tear it down. What else do I have to do?
You'll have to do that next round. Because you use your action to
Gotcha.
investigate.
Alrighty.
Okay. But you can move some more if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll move over to next to those boxes, whatever they are right there.
Okay. And then that's going to bring up Hildy.
All right.
Oh, fuck. 50-50.
Me again?
Yeah.
The same one.
Oh, no.
Why'd you fuck up again?
10.
10, okay. So you are
That's
now
3.
stabilized, right?
Yep.
And conscious.
You have,
Okay,
you
so
have movies,
Kiva,
right?
Kiva, end of the round.
I've been
You gonna give up?
I've been hearing his pleas for mercy and such, but Slavers are on my mind for reasons, and I'm not inclined for mercy right now, so you'll have to get involved if you want to spare his life. You got some great berries.
I mean.
So, slash with the claws. That's a 15.
No.
All right, and then going with the teeth.
Guilting you.
16.
No. So
Oh wait, but I can use my thing.
You can use your thing.
you have
All
a
right,
reaction?
come on, you whore! I'll wear you myself if you don't roll again and
That's a reaction?
roll. Yeah, it's a reaction.
Commander strike or
Just
something?
called
Shape
a
up,
bear
ye
of
dogs.
Shape up, ye dogs.
I'm really considering going to the other one, but okay, fuck it.
So you can re-roll one?
Yeah.
Do I
roll
reroll
one
it?
more
Attack
dice.
roll.
Roll one
dice.
more dice. All right. That was worse.
Oh.
She's really
I tried.
called a bear a whore. It's
Kiva, I told you.
Well, listen, I have to make a perilous threat.
Why'd you only roll one that time?
Do I do it with an
It says
advantage?
it lets you re-roll your
Reroll
attack
the
roll.
attack roll.
Oh,
Okay.
then it was with advantage.
Is that?
So.
Oh.
If it says re-roll the attack roll.
come on.
Yeah,
That was a
reroll
6
the
and
attack
7,
roll.
so-
Okay.
Then you still missed.
But that was still bad.
Yeah, so as
Garbage.
you shred him pretty good. You can see, that he's bleeding in the chest and thigh and the shoulder and arms and his face, but over his chest and partially down his thigh area, you can see the glint of metal. And he's moving very fluidly, even with this what looks kind of like chain, but still moving a lot more fluidly. And you're not really hearing the typical sound of chain links that you would, if it were your typical chainmail.
And I'll use my bonus action to regain 7 hit points.
Okay.
So, just as he started looking better, I also start looking better, and just get a little bit closer up to him.
He pauses, and he can just see how over the rocks, just at the corner there, and he just kind of shifts his attention to you, not thinking that the bear can even understand what he's saying. Just a beast. I will submit. If you agree to let me go, I will give you all of my treasure and you can have the slaves. If you would just simply allow me to leave, unharmed. Any further, because look at me.
You do look a bit knackered, don't you?
I am, but I would like to leave here with what I have left, if you don't mind. I am not a slaver. This was just an opportunity. You have to understand. I don't want to kill your bear, but I will kill it now if I have to.
Oh, trust me,
I would just
friend.
like to leave.
Trust me, friend. You could not kill that bear even if you wanted to.
Maybe you are right, but maybe you are not. Are you a gambling man?
I'm listening.
I tell you what. I will flip you for it. How is that? I've got this gold coin. He pulls out a gold coin. I will call heads when I flip it. And if it comes up heads, you allow me to go. And I get to keep my treasure. If it comes up tails, well, then you allow me to go, and you keep my treasure.
It's literally a worse offer than the one before it.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
It's just entirely a worse offer.
You know what? I need to roll persuasion.
I'm pretty naturally good at insight.
This is a wisdom thing. I'm just set on killing this man.
You don't even have to roll or anything, because he rolled in that one. So it's up to Howl if he wants to take the deal or not.
How about you put your weapons on the ground, I don't feed you to the bear, and you're going to tell me everything that you know about this operation going on here.
All right, but
And
then
then maybe, perhaps, and I say perhaps, you get to live.
you see him just pausing and calculating all this in his mind.
Natural 20 on intimidation.
Okay. But do I get to keep my treasure?
Let's meet the prerequisites of our contract first, and then we'll discuss the
But
other
these contracts, they
subplots.
have the various levels, you know. If you ever negotiate a contract...
Give up!
Okay, I agree. I agree. And he just starts to put down his.
No, before
Kiva, bring up the key.
no, before you do that, and before you give me another fucking order, I will end my rage. Go shrink down to being a very tall girl with a very angry look on her face. Just get real close to him with my claw dagger and say, "You're real fucking lucky that he needs you alive, yeah, slaver?" Pat, pat. Go to.
Look at it. Just small little girl is the bear.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a little. Don't do that. That
are-
is the last mistake you'll ever make, sir. I have bought you precious minutes, if not hours. Probably seconds if you piss her off again.
Well, I was thinking that maybe since Naruto is gone, you would like to well, we could talk about this later. So anyway, here, my sword is yours.
Take the sword, Kiva. Can you try and
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I give you.
check on the deads?
I give you a good berry. Because just like massage you down. That's because I can only do good
Make a
berries.
con save. No.
And then once we get roused, everybody, I want to tie him up. I want to tie him up to a chair.
Are the kids okay?
Everyone's good. God, that shaman guy. He tasted kind of rotten. I've never actually. I don't like the fact that I know what human flesh tastes like, but he tasted wrong.
What is wrong with you people? All right, who are you? He's looking at Justini now. Who are you? You look Tartessan.
How's Hildy?
I'm alright.
As she scoops her face up and the skin, pats it back on.
I'm reconstituting.
I'm Captain Josini de Kirpo. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I have, as a matter of fact. I am Silaro Jutas. And I am a captain as well. I do not have a ship at the moment, but I shall have one soon. In any case, from captain to captain, you will guarantee my safety, yes, for the agreement that I made with this fellow?
I have no agreement with you.
No, but you are part of them. It would not be seemingly otherwise, you know. Just trying to persuade you.
Slavery is nasty business. I'm not sure I'm interested
Another
in making
fucking one.
Not interested in making any deals with any slavers.
You are quite uncharismatic, my friend.
I feel that way today, I'm afraid. I am very uncharismatic.
And at this point, I'm like now tying his arms behind his back.
Okay.
This
He's
is
not-
standard operating procedure.
He's not resisting. I mean,
Yeah.
he's pretty much just given up. After 2 1s, persuasion and the intimidation and just not being able to accomplish anything at all after the fact, he's just defeated.
Cool.
It's disgusting what you're doing, stealing these children.
It was not my... that fellow that you killed, Naruto, he is from the Lukka lands. Savage people. They buy the slaves and they came... I happened to have come across him. I was going to sell them back to the people of Gades, is what I was going to do.
You're full of shit.
I wish none of your people, you're fine steeds you are, all of you. I'm very flattered by all of you, the way that you look and how the strength that you have. Some of the best warriors we've ever had, the pirates included, from your lands are very stout.
Did you get everything you needed from him?
You have a big hole.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
It's very painful. Did we get everything we can?
Oddly, I'm feeling pretty good. Let me just. I'll use primal savagery, so that way, basically, acid claws, and try to basically claw the wood down.
Okay, all right. So we're out of initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. You don't need to make any rolls. I mean, it may take you a couple of rounds between 1 or 2 of you. Pulling the stuff down. You find that it's with a couple of people you can tear it down in a couple of rounds, and all the young centaurs still just kind of like in the corner, glancing over to where Dakir is quite often. They seem to be mostly fearful, of course, of Jacini. Who's still standing right there, and just all of you except for Dakir.
I'm just sort of trying to. Do we have a unique language for centaurs or gators?
It's a Sylvan language.
Yeah, well.
And so, I mean, but again, if anybody else is paying attention, they'll understand it.
Okay. Yeah, I just speak in summon.
Okay, all right.
I know they're scary, but they're here to help. You're safe now.
They won't kill us?
You have my word.
They won't make us sell us to slaves?
No.
You don't look like a pirate.
We're here to liberate you.
You're here to liberate us.
We were led by, and then I motioned towards
The corpse.
the corpse of Nestril. Nope, Nestral's the slaver. No, Nestril of Thunder.
Yeah, Nestril was the centaur.
Yeah, this was a
I
centaur.
motioned to Nestril.
He caught on fire.
That is Nestrobis. He is our father.
I'm sorry for your loss.
He was rushing in. We thought maybe he was fleeing. And then he died. Why didn't you save him?
As you can see, we barely were able to get out with our lives.
But they saved you. They saved that one.
I'm afraid they got to me in time, but your father, having rushed in...
He was a warrior.
You
We're all of the Thunderhoof clan. You know what this means.
Out of character. What does that mean?
So the Thunderhoof clan is very, very prominent in the Isles of Gades. Their tribe is quite large, and it's actually on the main isle, Gades itself, not on one of the smaller ones. And they are basically the protectors of the queen, the nymph queen, the Cynthia. So they're a tribe in general. And so the greatest of their warriors are chosen to be part of her protectors, personal bodyguard, along with others, but they're the Thunderhoof tribe is like, that's what they're known for. That's their history. Legendary warriors that, are servants of the queen.
So now they have a blood feud with you for letting their dad die.
No, he's the new dad.
Yeah.
Don't-
You just adopted a bunch
New
of
dad,
kids.
new dad.
Can you get us back to Gades?
Whatever it takes, I will.
Oh, you shouldn't make promises like that.
I'm sorry,
Why?
but this has to take precedence right now. I understand if you all can't aid me,
Well, that
but
one
I
has
will
very
see
skinny
these
legs. What if it trips and falls and they break?
I will see these children home. Hildegard.
Do all of you know how to swim?
Yes, of course. We know how to swim.
I guess it's a good thing there's still some room on my boat.
When did you learn how to swim by chance?
It is part of our training from birth. We are trained to swim expertly, to climb, to jump and run.
Is
I'm
that
sure-
just a royal centaur thing?
No, every respectable centaur should be able to do all of that.
Ooh,
It's
the
almost
kids
natural.
these days, they have no respect for their
But,
elders.
we are the Thunderhoof clan. We are a notch above others.
I was often with the gatherers.
What clan are you from?
Honorgate. And Netflix.
They kind of look at each other and,
They haven't been around for some time.
well, I'm sure they're very honorable since you are here and you are rescuing us from this plight. I don't know where we were going, someplace we don't know of, so far away, Lukka something. But if you can get us home, you would have our gratitude and our clan's gratitude.
I have to discuss it with my allies, but I do assure you, no matter what it takes, I will see you back to the isle. On your father's honor.
They seem to come forward and start to kind of stick close to you. So you're surrounded by these 6 young centaur. None of them have weapons, just the barest of threadbare clothing that they have on. Just covering the part of the top of them and down their long back a bit. They look like they're malnourished. They look like they haven't eaten much in a very long time. They have not said anything. They haven't asked for food at this point. But they don't look great. They look somewhat weak as they stumble forward.
Oh, here.
Yeah, how many good berries did you give us?
Hildy will hand you a bag of potatoes.
Just
Something
raw
happened.
potato.
I make 10
Yes.
wood berries every morning. So,
Kiva, do you mind?
I mean, yeah, there's enough.
Damn, question. This little outlet, does that go to a waterfall? Or
That's
did
the
I
one.
make that?
Yeah, I jumped
went
over
around
it.
here and jumped through.
I
Yeah,
got,
that's the waterfall that goes over the cliff.
I got something funny I want to do with this guy.
But first, I got to ask him some
Oh,
related questions.
Yeah, that's why I said don't kill him.
Yeah, you see, she now recognizes that she shouldn't have just murdered him.
I'm gonna go look through his stuff. I'll leave this to you. And I'm gonna go start searching through the crap in that office nook.
Okay, yeah, it's basically an open area with several crates, debris that has obviously been brought up from the shore, shipwrecks and so forth. There are a couple of desks. Looks like they have done a little work and repair here of certain things, like maybe it's armor or things to pass the time. They don't have a whole lot of tools. There's of course a big cask of ale. And there's some left in it, apparently. And there's a chest that's off to the side, as well as a few chairs that are kind of like knocked over in the chaos of the day. Where is Solara? Where do you have him?
At this point, I would say that we've put him in a chair, tied him to the chair, and have him in the main
middle.
atrium of this cave.
An atrium, is it?
Cave atrium.
Cave dream.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he's just looking at you wide-eyed, tied up, watching your move.
Where's this treasure you were talking about?
It's in the chest, of course.
Which I am now attempting to open as soon as I found it.
Are you attempting to use,
He's bashing
The
it open with
universal
an axe.
I'm bashing it open.
Okay. All right.
the universal lockpick?
Go ahead and make an attack against it. AC 10.
Yeah, I hit it.
All right. Roll your damage.
14.
Okay, that's enough. I mean, you hit it, and the top of it kind of jerks up and open and then closed, and then you see you rend a great gash in the top of the chest, realizing that after you hit it that it was unlocked.
Oh. Yeah, my first instinct was just to hit it.
But it's got a huge crack in the top of it after you pull your axe out, and you can see the glittering of coins and jewels inside. That's what I've got. Are you going to take it all? You'll leave me with some, I'm sure, yes? An honorable man would.
I would focus on your inquisitor over there with the red hair while I saw through your valuables.
It's not red anymore. It's turned white.
No. The Vikya.
Oh.
Technically from Eru, but most recently Visca, yes.
Oh, Vikya. Stinking Vikya.
Yes. I have a question about particularly what slaves you've taken from Vitya. Not you in particular, but, if you have any knowledge of recent acquisitions, shall we say.
What's your passive?
Perception? 13?
Okay. All right, so he manages to, through strength or agility, get out of his bindings. And you're surprised as his arms go loose and he comes around with a swing at you. 16.
That hits.
Okay. So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits you. Stinking Vikya. Roll for initiative.
Why?
Everybody can. I mean, if you want to.
Can I be outside with the babies burying their dad?
If you want to usher them out, yeah, you can certainly do so. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're gathering their dad. I'm guessing we'll do like a pyre.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're talking about how you would typically bury, yeah, I mean that would certainly they're not going to drag him back to Gotti. So
Yeah.
yes, they burn.
Okay. We have him in the most respectful pose we can, and we're getting ready to burn him.
Dick up. Nothing. All right. So you
With
said
his
the most
hand right on
respectful.
it,
Yeah. What'd you roll?
14?
14. Okay. Is anybody else in
21.
I rolled a 14 as well.
Okay.
I
all
had
right.
a 2.
2? All right. So, what's your dexterity?
Dexterity is 13.
Mine's 12, so you
Okay.
go before me.
All right. So you see him deck her.
14, actually.
So what do you do about it, Hal?
Okay, shutting this down for yeah. Yeah.
You go
fuck
first.
Yeah, I was like
Oh wait, you go first.
What was your?
21.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay. Yes. So you see.
Yes, I don't like that. So he needs to make a wisdom save versus 13.
Okay. He saves.
Oh, well, then nothing happens.
All right. So he doesn't even bat an eyelash. Feels a little funny, but after that, he's just pissed. What's Hal doing?
Going for a tackle.
Okay. All right. You're gonna grapple.
Reckless. I needed that. Does AT 17.
Yeah. So if you're grappling, it's a contested strength, and you're able to grab a hold of it. Let me go!
No, we're not doing this right now. Kiva!
You did not tell me you brought a stinking Vikya in here.
Oh,
you know how many I
that
have killed?
too.
Look at my scabbard. How many notches I have on it? These are all from Vikya.
I believe that as much as I believe all the drunk tales that all those goddamn people at the bar were spinning all fucking night.
Well, this is a notch upon my scabbard. I would not otherwise do so. I have a very beautiful sword. I'm sure you noticed it when I stabbed you with it.
Oh, I don't notice any interest in swords on you. And
Not anymore.
Yeah, I have this sword.
not in any sense.
Are you
I
going to do anything in initiative? Okay.
I am going to. I am going to ask you one more time. Where might any Viskia who were captured be kept? Any slaves that were captured, where might they be kept? I will ask you once more.
Roll intimidation.
Gotcha.
With advantage since
Thank
he's
you.
being held.
He's being manhandled.
That's a. That's not great. Is it a negative? That is a 12. I'm not very intimidating.
Okay.
Why do we both have?
They are everywhere. They are all over. They are in the mines. They roll some of the ships further to the east. They are sent to the fighting pits. They could be anywhere. I don't know. I'm not a slaver, except for today. I was a slaver for a little bit, but I'm not a slaver normally under normal conditions. I don't know where the Vikya are, and I would not tell the Vikya where they were anyway. Spits.
All right. Was that my action? Cool. Bonus action. Can I use it unarmed? Can I use my offhand? To
Yeah, you can use an offhand strike. Bonus.
cool. Make a fist. Punch him with the claws.
Right, you have advantage because he's
Restrained.
or
grappled. Or whatever.
actually, I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
God damn it! I've looked this up 100 times, and I'm always.
Well, I thought you would get advantage of someone else.
I think it's only if you're incapacitated.
D&D
Or restrained.
Yep, his movement is just 0.
Yeah,
Can't
just
bonus
movement
any-
0.
any
Yeah.
benefits.
So go ahead and make an attack.
God, how did I miss? Offhand. How did I miss?
Maybe hit Howl.
No, it's offhand attack. Fuck. I just don't add proficiency to that, right?
Right. It's just straight strength.
Yeah, so that's just fucking 8.
So realistically, you just punched him in the chest and hit his chain armor, and he's like, "You'll punch like a Vikya too."
I look at you like, hold him, please.
So
Okay.
Jacini is the only one left in initiative if you want to react in initiative.
No, that's not my fight.
Okay. All right. So as she smartly just holds back and watches. Do we need to stay in initiative?
I mean, if he wants to try and get out of there, otherwise
He'll make an attempt to try and, but he's unsuccessful. So, so I'll consider him basically grappled unless you want to attack him, and then we'll continue initiative. It's up to you.
Okay. Now you adjust, so now it's more of a half Nelson hold
Okay.
going on right now. Okay, all right.
His eyes are just flaring and glued on Kiva this whole time.
So, all right, you're in a situation that is only going to get worse for you the more angry you get.
Yes,
so
it's going to get worse for you in just a moment, too, when the Lukka arrive.
Oh, we could leave a present for the Lukka if you'd like. Present could be a scalp, it could be arm.
Where are the
could be
centaurs go? You have many of
testicles.
them out there. Centaur everywhere. You can.
Oh, he wants to leave. You want to leave a centaur. You want to leave a present of a person. May I help you with this lovely plan?
Oh, Kiva, you are now taking the reins here.
I would like to basically help you launch him off the waterfall.
Okay.
Okay, so he's obviously going to try and resist that.
Oh, hold on.
What, you have an idea?
It'd be really funny if we tied him to the chair and then hung the chair out at the waterfall. Hung him upside down
That's
from
like
the
a
chair.
whole new level of waterboarders.
You want to try and work that out?
I'm
not
not really
a-
okay with torture.
No.
He's selling
This is a
slaves.
woman.
Okay, so kill him.
He's what a day.
Hildy will stick her
Yeah.
sword in his neck.
Oh shit. Okay,
She'll
roll.
try.
Roll an no, just make an attack roll.
Okay, so 8 plus 13.
13. So again, it's caught by the chain. As he just moves, he's able to just move a little bit in such a way, squirm around so that it doesn't have an impact. What are you doing? You're trying to kill me, old lady. I thought you were on my side.
Oh no, I want to
I'm-
eat you.
15, that's 20, 30.
I-
We're making our way.
Okay.
I
So
would-
he's trying to. He's got both of you on him, I guess. He's not having any success in coming close.
I-
You getting tied to the chair?
Let's leave him tied to the chair and then just throw the whole thing.
He's not tied currently.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what? Yeah, let's just... Whee! How far
Why
up
are you
we?
discussing this?
How far up are we?
50 feet
50 feet?
above the beach.
We better hit him a couple more times just to make sure.
No, don't do it.
Keep it,
No, I-
stab him a couple more times.
I look him in the eye and say, I was willing to entertain the letting you go, but you see, one of you slavers took my husband, and I have no idea where he
Slaver, I
is.
keep telling you, it was just an opportunity.
Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna make a spell attack with Primal Savagery. Functionally, it's me punching him with glowing green acid
Okay.
claws.
Nice.
That's a spell attack, so that's +6. That's cocked. 20, non-natural.
Okay, 20 manages to hit.
I hate that that's a fucking achievement right now. And that is 8 acid damage.
Okay, all right. So as you manage to get through that chain and the acid begins to bubble over his skin, he screams out in pain. All right, I will tell you where the map is if you let me go. I have a treasure map. A map for an incredible amount of treasure.
You have 5 seconds. 5,
No.
4,
I
3,
must take you to it, you fool. Then kill me, and you'll never get the treasure.
Is he in the cave? Is he in the cave?
No, he's not in the cave. It is my
Oh,
Are you lying to me? Insight check.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he was lying to me, guys. That's that's an 11.
I'm
11?
asking about treasure anyway.
Oh, 12.
He seems pretty emphatic.
I don't care about treasure. I care about this.
Hildegard, do you care about? Oh, she's gone. Justini, do you care about treasure?
Well,
I have the map in my home in Freetown. If you take me there, I'm sure that I can find it and give it to you to bargain for my life.
I'm pretty sure we can find his home in Freetown without him.
Hey, what? He did say his name before, right?
But you would never find the map inside. I am a very good hider of things.
Oh, we got someone who's really good at finding things. You know the other horse?
Oh, fuck.
I am worried about these Lukka. He said were coming though. Like,
Oh, don't worry. We'll leave no trace. And I'm going to chuck him off the side.
He makes one more attempt to get away, but no luck as you toss him over and he's as he goes flying down, boop, landing in the sand, not bouncing that much since it's wet, and not moving either.
Ooh.
He only had a few hit points left, and that took the rest of them.
We should go get his armor later.
Remember, it's nighttime, it's dark. So you guys have a bonfire going, I guess, outside the grotto?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's starting to smell like chicken.
We're expediting it though, because I do know the Lukka are on the way. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back over to that chest and collect as much as I can from it.
Okay.
Or we could just like.
yeah, I'll help you with that.
Or you could just, like,
it's a
both
substantial
carry the
amount.
chest.
You guys can decide how you want to take care of it. It's 1,500 gold, 700 silver.
Nice.
As you kind of the gold and the silver on top, and as you get a little deeper, you find copper, 3,000 copper at the bottom of this chest. There's a ruby, 3 rubies actually that you find. One's worth 25, another's worth 50, and another's worth 100. There are 3 emeralds, 2 at 25, and 1 at 75. There are also 3 sapphires, all 50 gold each. There are 2 diamonds, worth 500 gold each.
Those are relevant for.
We got revivified.
Yes.
There's a strange clear gem that's pulsing, and there's this black opal that has a slight purpley glow to it.
He'll even get a present for you.
Okay, purpley opal.
Yeah,
And then what was the other one?
the
Just
clear gem pulsing. They're both small.
I mean, it's got handles if we want to like drag it along.
We've got like a million robust centaur children.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
do have a bunch of pack animals that we just recently inherited.
I would like for you to
God,
say
no.
that to Dakir's face.
They've got to earn their keep on the, if they're coming on my boat. If they're coming on my boat, they need to earn their
Let's see if we
keep.
can knock
The
her
least
down
they can
16
do.
before I can eat.
So as you guys collect your treasure and think about what you're going to do next, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we'll go from here.
All right.
See you guys in just a few minutes.
And we didn't even lose Hildy.
I think.
Not yet. Welcome back, everyone, to the second half of tonight's episode, as the party has overcome the pirate slavers and rescued the juvenile centaur, thrown the opposing captain, Solaro, who was in charge of the whole operation, off the side of the waterfall, out of the grotto, to his death on the beach below, and they have they've set up a pyre to burn the remains of Nestro, who had brought them up here, the centaur who had brought them up here initially and died in the fray. And so we're going to find out what the party's going to do next.
Oh, I thought he'd bounce.
Hildy had wandered out to watch the fire.
Sort of give you a curt nod as I'm just like staring with the children into the fire.
You probably shouldn't do that because she's probably like,
Ew.
look, it smells good. It's not her fault.
The juvenile centaur, there are 6 of them, and as they explained earlier, they identified this Nestro, or Nestrobus, as their father. And as the funeral pyre burns under the supervision of Dekir, each one of them takes a stick that they latch together with some nearby vine, creating a effigy of the symbol of Suna. And they place it to the side, and then some of them create one of that looks, and this is all just like quickly crafted items in the shape of the moon, Luna. Another one, Neve, that looks like basically a miniature tree. And they're quite adept at doing these things very, very quickly. And then as they all complete their little crafts, they take them and put them on the fire one by one. And you can hear them speaking devotions to each one of the goddesses as they do so, and wishing their father the best in travels to the land of plenty, where the Sylvan go to after they die. Their spirits is what they refer to.
Okay, Van Hal ready to leave.
Oh, they're breaking open a big box.
Around this point, you hear,
We should gather our things and leave soon. If these slavers are coming here.
Well, you know, Howl likes to look for things to steal. They're probably very busy.
I understand, but I think we should leave first. Thanks.
I go up to. Yeah.
Well, remember, he originally told us the boat was coming in the morning. That's why we came at night, to beat it. And then that pirate told us they were coming at night, so we would get scared away and leave him be.
I suppose that's true, but I'd rather not take the chance if we can.
Well,
I suppose it's up to
then
you.
we'll all die together.
I'd rather see the children home safe first.
Well, they can die with us. It'll be like a family thing.
Let's avoid that. We'll call that Plan B.
All right.
I'm trying to say that in such a way that the other kids can't do it.
They're going to cluster together over by the pyre. I mean, to do all of this would take at least an hour. Although the combat itself only took, a very short time.
Can I take a short rest if this is taking an hour?
Well, you would have been involved in putting the funeral pyre together, I assume, correct?
Yeah.
So,
Not light work? Okay, no problem.
cutting down trees.
You're
and-
dragging
Fair
out.
enough.
You're dragging out a horse.
Yeah. It was worth a shot.
A real size horse.
Yeah, he's a large creature. He's there would have been a lot of wood to build up under that. Yeah, so at least I'll say an hour and a half that you've been here. By the time you've, I mean, obviously the funeral pyre is going to burn for much longer. But you know, if you choose to leave it, or
We'll leave it out of respect. I'll gather the kids.
we can add some of the wood from in here to the fire.
Oh, burning some of the. That would actually be kind of symbolic to
I
burn.
kind of like the idea of burning all their shit that they have in here.
Or just like burning the cage. It's basically wooden planks.
Dekir would know that it would be just corrupting the funeral
fine.
pyre.
Yeah.
Now, just so you, Jacini being Tartessan pirate, you would know that there are many different outlets for travel from Freetown to other places. There's trade between Gotti's and Freetown. Of course, as you do, going up the coast to Ease and parts of Lioness and Hero, there are areas up there that, the Tartessians, they travel to all the time under a trade flag. So depending on what you decide to do about the Centaur and everything else, there may be ways of getting them back home without you having to physically take them. It's up to you. You could take them on your ship if you like. It's not that much of a detour. As a matter of fact, I'll put up the map so you can get a better lay of the land. Let me scoot that back a little. So you can see that Gotti's is just to the south, and the Strait of Hate, of course, is immediately to the south, which is where presumably you're going next after you negotiate your ordeal, and probably take you off by about a week. It's up to you guys, whatever you guys want to do. So I'm just kind of laying out the facts.
Can we say that we've finished up here and we moved to like a campsite when we're having this discussion?
Well, you know that it's going to take you a while to get back to Freetown.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night right now, so is that what you want to do? You want to find a place within the forest to camp?
As long as it's not here, let's just say we move an hour away, find us a good spot to camp.
I actually think this is pretty secure. There's a 50-foot drop that way and only one door.
That's true, but we also risk, yes, they said the morning, but we don't know what time in the morning. It's midnight. Technically, in an hour, it would be the morning.
Well, can we see them coming in? They're coming in a big ship. They're not going to sneak up on us.
If only we had a ship's captain that could tell us whether they're likely to beach at night.
Well, they'd have to take a dinghy to get from the big ship to the land, right? Because there's the little boats outside waiting to take the kids over to the ship. So you can't just pull right up and jump out.
I suppose that's true.
How big are these groups of slavers? Did we ever determine that? How many people would outfit this ship?
Those would be great questions.
You
Yeah.
threw the guy over the,
I'm not really an asking questions kind of person.
Yeah, honestly, I was a little hyped up on adrenaline during that. I'm not gonna lie.
Just for future. I was kind of in a bit of it too. Let's not torture people for information. I feel
It
like
wasn't for information. It was for fun.
no. Frankly, I'm still caught on the fact that I can taste that guy in my teeth. So I'm just gonna. Are these bottles of alcohol?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's this wine.
I have some.
He's on the ground right now. I grab, just like pop.
Okay. Yeah, there's a dozen bottles of wine there, along with the cask of the barrel of ale.
Yeah, but
It's
the barrel ale.
about a quarter full.
That's a quarter full. I don't want to have the dregs.
Ooh, it's in the good half of it. And Al pour himself some ale.
There's lots of wooden cups around.
Yeah.
So to get funeral pyre work, it's burning outside. It's going to be several hours before it goes out, probably toward dawn. And then, are you going to stay in the grotto overnight?
I suppose we can put it to a vote. It seems like all of you feel like this is a more secure location. I'd rather get the children far away and make camp elsewhere, but I will go with the majority vote.
Well, you're going to be climbing a mountain with them at night here.
I believe you're 2 hours from town, if I remember correctly, through the woods. I mean, it's not really that far. It's just through the difficult terrain and so forth.
How late in the evening are we?
It's really not that late. You guys got here right after dark. You haven't really been here. It's not even midnight yet.
We could. I mean, based on timing, we have plenty of time to get out of here.
I'm more worried if we camp close. I don't know a lot about pirates, but I do know a thing or two about tracking. And It's a lot easier to follow.
I could find us so easy.
God.
So easy.
And if we're closer when they try to track us down, then it'll be... I don't want to have to deal with pirate ambushes in the morning. That's all. I don't know if they'll follow us.
Unless we want to ambush the pirates.
But I'm sleepy.
I think we all are. Hildegard and I almost died.
Oh, I think I did.
And me.
Oh, that's... You're looking fantastic, then.
Me or her?
You, Hildy.
Oh, good. I look fantastic.
you sure do,
Yeah,
old
Hildy
lady.
looks great.
Are you guys standing outside the grotto right now, talking?
I figured that we were inside because that's where the alcohol was.
Oh yeah.
We can be inside.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, drinking the wine and the ale and so forth. Sure. The young centaur are far more reluctant to go back in.
Fair.
But Dakir would be able to convince them as they've kind of like attached themselves to him.
So is that what we're doing? We're staying here for the night?
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea at all.
I thought you were the one that...
Let's go then. Do we...
Oh, it's just the best idea we have. But it's not a good one. We should definitely not sleep here.
I would
But going
argue-
anywhere else would be much worse.
I would argue leaving is probably a better idea, especially if we're going to. We figure if everybody's hurt pretty bad right now, we're probably going to want to spend a full 8 hours here resting.
So we should take the people that are hurt and the undernourished, they've got very skinny legs to cure, and walk down a mountain in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay.
Alright. Hildegard does have a point. Perhaps we should camp here. Well, she's right.
I'm sorry. Are there flying swine around here?
With sufficient thrust, pigs fly just fine.
If you chuck them hard enough.
Flying pirates.
She nearly died saving my kin. I think she deserves respect for that.
Then again, we
As
might
do
draw
all of
less
you.
attention walking in under the cover of darkness into town rather than in the broad light of day with
Eh.
6 skinny centaurs. And
I vote leaving by night. Who votes leaving by day?
To be fair, we've started a bonfire, so I think gaining attention is the least of our concerns.
Oh, true. It does smell like barbecue right now.
I'm just gonna look outside by the waterfall just to see if I see anything out there.
Okay, you mean like
Just like
Oh.
poke, like standing right here, just like looking left, looking right, doing like a little observation out there.
ocean.
looking at the ocean? Okay.
Yeah, like-
Roll perception.
All right. I should be good at this, but I've been rolling a lot of bad numbers.
I'm gonna take the help action.
Oh, good. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Never mind, I didn't.
So there's lights, some further out than others. Some are moving, in various directions. Probably not more than 2 or 3. A couple that are a little bit closer in. Not that close in. Probably maybe a mile or half a mile. That are just stationary. But with that roll, you note the dark silhouette of a ship that's slowly moving up the coast from the south.
We need to leave now.
It's got a rectangle sail. The sail itself is black. And it's displaying no lights whatsoever, except for a single bullseye lantern that is flashing toward the shore at regular intervals.
I described this situation exactly to the captain of the ship vessel, who I assume knows what that means.
It's standard signaling, trying to get attention. The way that you, as a captain, you would know that if you're on the land side receiving the signal, the way to communicate back is, in the affirmative, is to reproduce the pattern of signals that they're flashing at the shore. And so in this case, it's like, flashes of 333, and then 1, and then 333, that type of thing. And it changes. It doesn't always stay static, but there's a pause in between. So as a captain, you would know that especially if you were being rescued, that you'd want to repeat that pattern of light back to them, or sounds, or some other way.
would there be a pattern to repeat that would be like, call, danger, don't come? not a good time.
This is just basic night signaling, not like Morse code. And so basically, you would know that they're trying to get the attention of somebody on shore, and if those people were to reciprocate with the same pattern, then most likely what they would do is stop the ship and send somebody
Gotcha.
to shore.
So this is just get attention, not a particular code.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Just so you would know that.
Yeah, we don't want to be signaling back. They'll send someone immediately.
But they do see the bonfire, yes?
No,
It's on the other side.
this is a cliff or whatever
Grotto?
thing.
No, the cliff is on this side to the water. And so the light from the bonfire would be clear to the sea.
Well, what are these walls here then?
The walls on that, that's inside the grotto. That's the cave of the grotto itself. It doesn't have like a ceiling. It's like within the side of a large hill, rocky hill. That's what you see inside. And part of it is the water flowing out of it, and then you have the small opening on the outside and then the forest.
But
Isn't this the other side of a hill?
He's saying
Yes.
would
not
whatever's
understanding.
overhead here would be blocking the pyre here.
Well, the pirates are on this side where the water is.
Right.
Right.
The pyre itself.
The
would be
bonfire-
behind.
Fire, well, as I understood it, it
this.
was right outside the.
oh, I thought that's why
No,
we
no,
were
it's
here.
over
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh, I see where you're setting yourself. Okay, I didn't see it on the map.
It's opposite the
This is-
waterfall.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
this
would be
is
forest.
interpretation.
The only open area is right in front of the grotto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so artistic representation
Yeah.
of the
Got
actual
it.
area.
Now I understand.
Got it.
Yeah, I was confused.
Well, it sounds like we should be leaving. Or we'll be visited soon, or then later.
Or maybe not. I mean, Justini would not expect them necessarily. I mean,
At
because
least
they're
we know.
signaling to find out
Oh.
where you are. You see, and so that's what I'm trying to communicate. That unless they get a signal back from you, they wouldn't know where to go to shore. They would see the light from the pyre, and that would be just a guess whether or not they would investigate that.
But if they're being sneaky with no lights, maybe they wouldn't come to a big old fire
That's true too.
advertising.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, we don't want to signal back. Then will know to come.
Oh.
They'll think we're calling them to come.
So what should we do? Should we leave or should we stay here and risk it?
Well, if we leave, there will be trouble.
If we
But-
stay, there most likely will be trouble.
No, it will be double.
To protect the world from devastation.
Unite all people within our nation.
Alrighty.
Well, I was going
silly.
with, will you stay or are we stay or will you go now? But that one works too.
Oh, question. While we were looking through, did we find any papers, any ledgers, any?
Yeah,
any
there would have been
documents?
there would have been a ledger. Essentially, let me find it here. Okay, so this Captain Solaro had made a deal to sell these 6 juvenile centaur to the Lukka for 500 gold each. And so the notation on that is it talks about where they were found and that they were captured, and apparently they've been under their control for about a week, and they were able to get in contact through a source that's not mentioned specifically that put them in contact with the Lukka. A shaman showed up with information that a ship was going to be arriving at such a time, which would be sometime during this night or morning, and that when the ship arrived, they'd be taking all the juvenile centaur for the price agreed upon.
Okay. Does this have Solero's address on it?
No.
No, not in the
But
header.
if he really is from Freetown, it might be like, hey, where does Captain?
Yeah. I'm keeping the ledger. If I find any other documents that don't seem to have any relevant information to them, burning them.
Hildy's gonna go search that shaman.
I was surprised she didn't do that earlier.
It was all magical.
If anybody else wants to, there's 4 other pirate boys. 4 dead pirates.
Yeah, I've got it.
So go ahead and roll an investigation on the shaman.
Well, all right. What is my investigation?
I can help you look if you'd like,
All right, you can help me look if you like.
to give you advantage.
All right.
So Solaro Agitus is at the bottom of the cliff with whatever he was carrying, and
Minus his sword, which I have.
minus the sword, which you have. It's a long sword.
17.
17 on the shaman. You note the things that kind of stick out to you. He's not wearing a lot of clothing. Like he's got a lot of tattoos. He's got a lot of scorch marks and cuts and punctures and so on. But he does have a small little pouch, and inside it there is a blue gem that has a very faint blue glow to it. And there is a small globe about the size of an apple, a small apple, which you recognize immediately as a light globe. Pretty much almost anybody would know what this is. The light globe, you would also know, requires a word to activate it. You don't know what that word is. It could be anything. The only other thing that really stands out to you is, of course, he's wearing this long skirt, and then kind of like very sheer, almost gauzy cloak type thing. It's not exactly a cloak. It's more like just fabric that comes over the side or the front, down his chest, and then down the back. It doesn't really attach in any way, but it's in perfect condition. It does not seem to have been damaged by.
Sexy?
Yeah, it could be.
All right.
Look at that stole.
So
Kind of like a stole. Yeah.
first Hildy's going to take his sexy stole.
All right.
And then does he have any really cool tattoos?
He does have the ones that you can see.
Okay, she'll take those too.
Gonna cut them off?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I don't have to. They're mostly symbols that you're not familiar with.
That's fine.
But I
taste fine.
actually know what they are. I'll send them to you.
All right, cool. Look what I have.
As he's cutting off the flesh, the skin of. Now this would kind of be a harvest.
Luckily, I have a harvesting guide.
You do.
And I studied it for the entire week of our journey.
I may have you make some rolls offline.
All right.
Just to see how many of these you're able to get without running them. So we'll touch base on that.
She'll roll them up and pack them away.
Yeah.
That's not how you keep skin. Oh, God. Ugh. That's.
Well,
What was. Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Are you taking the blue gem and the light globe as well?
yeah. I'll bring them to the group.
And then he has some coins. Not much, but he has 24 gold and 18 silver. No copper.
I have all the stuff written down. I'll put it in Discord for share or whatever.
So yeah, so you guys gonna be
Are we staying or going? I vote team going.
All right.
I'm more of a fan of going, personally.
Hey,
I'd like to go as well.
Yes.
I have a light globe. If it's
What
you
does
can
that
see
do?
our way, it makes light.
Don't you make light?
Oh yes.
now. It's not currently illuminated.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh, for shits and giggles, because I've been debating back and forth, I'm going to leave the blue coat that the Howl got from the duel. I'm going to leave it here.
Okay.
I'm going to make him think it's a pirate.
You're a genius, Hal.
Well, we probably have a bit of blood on it, and
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 on my intelligence check, so I was like, this is a good idea.
Okay.
You're a genius.
I'm gonna take another one of those bottles and put it in my bag. I'm
It's
not
fairly
doing
crappy
well.
wine, but hey,
I
you know
don't
what?
care.
Yeah, it's alcohol.
I'm taking the cask. What's left in the cask?
Well, considering that we're carrying a chest, I figured one bottle in the bag.
No, we put it in our pouches.
Hildy's going to cast the light cantrip on the light globe and hand it to Howl.
Okay.
That's really funny, actually.
You go first.
Okay. And I will. And since I have the Outlander background, we should be able to get through here relatively easy. I'm very good at memorizing layout of land that we've traveled through.
Okay. Does that allow you to travel through, or your party to travel through difficult terrain?
I would imagine you have excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. You can find food and fresh water for yourselves and up to 5 other people each day.
Okay, so you know
So
how to get where you're going.
I'm like,
Okay.
guys, I got it. Follow me.
All right, so you're not moving any quicker, but
No,
you're on the path back to the city without any trouble.
As someone who also has the Outlander background, I could help, but I am otherwise occupied.
You were drunk when we walked up here.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if this is how he lost his dog.
So as soon as you enter the forest, you're no longer in sight of the sea, and the whole way back, you're within this dark, tangled forest, being led by Howl, who within an hour and a half or so, a little bit quicker than coming up here, you finally make your way to the outskirts of the city of Freetown. Uneventful. It's about, at this point, it's probably a little after midnight. And yeah, the lights are glowing, the taverns are blowing, and things are still in full swing. The town is very loud and boisterous.
What do we want to do with the horses? The centaurs.
I was gonna recommend we take them straight to Jasenia's boat if she's okay with it. I'll stay with them.
I look over behind Dakir, and I assume that that's like mother duckling and baby ducklings all following him.
Yeah.
I look behind him and go, are you all okay staying on the ship with Dakir here? Keeps you out of sight of anyone who might be tracking you down.
The centaur, just as a group, I mean, none of them has emerged as a leader among them, but they all seem pretty close in age, oddly enough. They immediately just looked at Dakir. Is it safe? Where will the ship take us?
Back to Gades. Well, I don't know if this specific ship will. I have to discuss that with my party members, but I promise you'll be safe for the night. I'll be with you.
He looks over at his brothers. They're all male, by the way. And a few of them shaking their heads. We trust you.
Thank you.
And so at this point, you can kind of, unless you ask them to do something that's really off the wall,
Yeah.
they're going to follow your lead.
Captain,
We only have a couple of girls on the ship, but I can go back with the kids with you to the ship.
if you don't mind, thank you.
We should have enough food there to give them something.
I have some potatoes. I offered before. They didn't want them.
I gave some good berries out earlier, so they should be good for the night.
Anybody have any apples or carrots?
We are not horses.
Apples
It's
are
bad enough I have to explain this to her.
I distinctly remember being in a druid grotto with you, and you went for an apple, and you tried to pull a specific apple off the tree.
That apple happened to look the most. Do you not? Is any apple the same as any other apple to you?
All I'm saying is, all I've seen you eat are apples
And carrots.
and carrots.
You're wasting
I'm
valuable
very-
rest time. We should all be trying to get some rest.
As you're leading these juvenile centaur through the city down the roads on your way back to the port, passing some of the taverns, a few of the drunk guys. Hey, look at that tiny little centaur. And the little other ones, still even tinier ones behind him. Oh, that's incredible. Am I saying 6 centaur? Yeah, you're saying 6 centaur. Still 7 with this slightly larger one. And just getting all kinds of interesting comments along the way, but nobody accosts you or tries to stop you. But you get a lot of attention. I mean, you can't pass a street without everybody on that street watching you go down. And there's a couple of centaur that you pass along the way that stop and pause, and they're rough looking. They look like this is where they belong. Probably pirates themselves. They just kind of give you a nod, and one even comes up. Need help, brother?
Insight. 13.
13? He seems to be asking sincerely, but you don't know him.
I study him for a second and kind of look at his appearance.
He's
We're
dressed
fine. We're fine.
like the locals.
We're fine, thank you.
All right. And he gives you a sidelong look as he walks away.
I return it and just walk more closely with the children.
And just as a note, because you are from Gades, you probably would be aware that there are many clanless centaur.
I mean, I'm kind of bordering on that right now anyway.
And not because there's not a clan or a tribe, only because they have chosen a different way of life, and so they've basically rejected that life, and they do other things, like become pirates.
Yeah. All right, so I probably have an innate distrust of them.
Culturally, yeah. Because they're the outsiders.
Before we sleep for the night, we should all probably discuss what our next moves are. Right?
I'm still heading to Corf.
You're all at the ship now.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume we're all just camping on the deck because
I have a cabin if you want to talk away from the boys.
The two women that are Josini's crew that are there are bathing themselves right now in the moonlight. You can see their dark skin. They're completely naked. And of course, the young centaur men are like boys, because they're basically teenagers. Are like really in rapture of everything going on with that
You've
scene.
seen nymphs do it all the time. It's nothing new.
It never gets old.
It really doesn't.
He's right. She's right. Yeah, it doesn't.
Behave yourselves.
I just don't.
Does that include me, or just the centaurs?
Do as you please.
They look too exhausted not to behave themselves.
So, I obviously have to take them back to Gades, but I know that, Kiva, you have your own goals.
I'm a little confused. I know that's out of the ordinary, so I'll explain. We were sent on a mission to possibly save the world. So, well, it's nice to bring these boys back home and to look for your husband if he hasn't been eaten yet, but we have something that's actually more important than just ourselves. If we know that this, what did you call it? Gladys?
I'm sorry?
Geddes? Gades?
Gades.
Gades. If we know that your gates are on the way to Korth, or your husband is on that way, that's fine. But if we're going to be going off on separate missions, we may as well just split company now. We can't accomplish multiple. You still need another dog.
That is.
A little.
Oh, can I have some of that wine?
A little dog that you can carry around with you.
Oh no, I gave you the one that I'd half finished, so.
I agree.
About the dog?
Yes, but I agree that we do have something more pressing, that all of our various loose ends will not be able to be tied if we don't complete.
I agree with you, and I will not argue, but I cannot leave these children.
Why? You don't know them.
I've turned my back on my people a long time ago, and since then I've been seeking a way of redeeming myself, and I think this might be it.
Oh, he has a redemption arc. Those are good.
Justini,
Yes.
do you have any friends that are heading towards Gades?
Can ask around in town.
Are we heading towards Gades? I haven't really looked at a real map.
If we
It's about
keep-
a week out, right?
If you went from Freetown past the Straits of Hate, and down south is where the Isles of Gades is, and it's going to be at least, with good weather, it'll be a week to go down and come back. So it's a week round trip to get back, kind of.
Back on track.
Yeah. So it's up to you if you want to spend that time or want to
So
try
it's
and
not
find
on the
someone to take
way.
them.
It's not on the way. But I can take you where you were originally going, and for a price, I can take them where they need to go afterwards. I think they'd be comfortable with me and my girls.
I think they'd be very comfortable with the girls.
Honestly, they haven't looked away in the entire time we've been sitting here.
I would say they are already quite comfortable.
One of them looks over. You can be a pirate. No. We could be sailors. Are you a pirate or are you a sailor? Are you a trader? What are you? Looking at Jaseni.
Yeah, Jaseni. What
I'm
are
a,
you?
What are you?
I'm a friend.
We have nothing to
Inside
fear
check.
from you. You're not a slaver. You're
She's
not
a friend.
going to try and sell us.
No.
She is trustworthy.
But I would need a price to keep you because you're taking up a little space on my boat. I can take less cargo on, so
Whatever
I will
my
be
sh-
asking for a modest.
Oh, did Kirf had a whole box full of gold?
Whatever
can
my
have
share
some of
would have
that.
been from the grotto, I'll gladly give to you for their passage.
And I will make sure that the boys get safely where they're going, and you first.
Is that amenable to everyone else?
Okay.
The Centaur are excited. They're, you see them kind of perking up for the first time.
Wait, I'm lost. Are we bringing them home first?
She's dropping us off at Quarth, and then
All
she
right.
will take them. I suppose that is where we will part ways with Captain.
Do we have to buy you for your husband too?
I am going to give you context as to why I am suddenly looking for him here when I wasn't before.
Oh, because you're afraid the slavers ate him.
Because I got a vision from my goddess Luna a few days ago, telling him that he had been captured.
Oh. Do you want me to talk to Neve?
I'm sorry?
Do you want me to talk to Neve about it?
Frankly, they
Yay, Neve!
they don't really talk like that. At least not to my understanding.
Oh, she'll help us now.
No, she won't.
I mean, if your god has forsaken you, there might be
Oh,
others
she
that...
she may be in a bit of a pique with me for reasons, but she would not forsake me for this.
I believed in gods once.
It doesn't matter if I believe in them. Luna believes in me.
Okay. We interrupted her.
Can I inside check that?
Yeah.
You were telling us about
20.
your vision.
Wow. Was that that's right?
Total.
Oh, okay. 30-20. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty in that statement.
Yeah.
Oh, you sweet, sweet winter child.
Much more true. We have some time while we resupply. We can use that time just to track down if he was here. If he has been found here.
All right. I think you two should do that, and I will stay here and guard the boys.
Well, I'm beat to shit tonight, so I'm not doing anything but drinking.
Oh. Should you
Cheers.
sleep instead?
That is the end result of drinking.
Oh. All right. Well, I died, and Dakir died, so if you want, you can sleep in my room tonight. I'm not sleeping on the deck. It's too cold. I'm going to bed.
I will stay with the children, but thank you, Hildegard.
Hilda goes to bed.
I feel oddly invigorated. I don't feel bad. Well, aside from, emotionally, but physically I don't feel that bad. It's like he kind of hits like a girl. Like a silly girl, not like an actual woman.
I'm going to go to bed.
So,
Like an actual woman.
as everyone settles into the evening on the deck of the Queen of Tortesos, the night, of course, is long and boisterous, but you're on your ship and not in the middle of it, the area where the taverns are and so forth, right off the dock there, not too far away. And by the time the early morning comes along, it's become reasonably quiet. The noise of the evening replaced by the noise of the morning. The market's opening and the hawkers hawking and their wares and so forth. And you come awake just after daybreak, and everyone is no longer under exhaustion and you've succeeded in a long rest. Centaur are playful at this point. They're doing calisthenics. Assuming you're feeding them and all of that, as you mentioned, you had lots of food on the ship. They're doing calisthenics, they're working out, they're exercising, seem to be going through a very particular routine, but their spirits are much improved.
I'm just smiling as I'm watching them go about their business, or trying to keep an eye on the dock as I do so.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give them a few like little easy jobs to be.
Oh, they're more than willing
to be sailors. So
Okay, they're more than willing to, and
their
they like
dreams.
do everything possible to do their very best at whatever you ask them to do.
It'll be good for them. Get a chance to learn something.
Keeps their mind off the deadfall.
Yeah, I mean, once in a while, one or two of them might, slip into a malaise a little bit for a few minutes, but it seems like, with the ceremony, the departure of the body of their father, they have kept most of that out of their mind.
It's the morning.
It's morning time.
So I
yes.
think I need to go see what's his name, Plancheco, about the ore.
Okay. Okay. So you know vaguely where to find him. You don't know him. You've only been given that by
Sextino.
yeah by the by Blanchero. Pengar, he's the one that gave you the information on Uribe Gressi, or Gressa, the metals broker. So you know basically where to find him, but you don't know him. And so you would go to the trade district where they conduct negotiations and barter on the ore and the gems and the other precious metals and so forth that they bring in from the interior of Tartessos. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Do you need help?
No, she'd probably go by herself.
All right.
If there's no particular,
No, you can come if you'd like.
yeah, it's up to you.
Just don't be a nuisance.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Keep your skin rolls in your pockets. Don't be
Oh, all right.
flashing anything weird.
What's this about skin rolls?
Oh, you don't see the thing that happens when she gets hit?
I'm sorry, what?
It's horrifying.
I've seen Hildy get hit. Nothing weird has happened.
You do not know the horrors we have
He
seen.
makes
It's
things
rather
up.
bad.
We have witnessed
believe
nightmares
you.
beyond hell.
Maybe in bear form, she's not quite seeing what the rest of you are.
Oh, I wasn't seeing it because whenever she was doing it, I was either inside attacking and facing the other
Yeah.
direction, or I was in free fall.
So, right, that's true. So you haven't actually seen
You're
it
making
yet.
it up.
You're
Don't gaslight me.
I've seen it as well. It is
Been accused of
terrifying.
that a lot.
I mean,
Have been.
you guys were kind of occupied. I don't know.
I'm a little wrinkly,
There's some
but I
things
don't
that
have
you can't
balls.
help but see.
I mean that.
Oh,
Or
I
I'd
mean
say-
this rolled up skin.
Why? Are you gonna treat that? Are you keeping it as like a thing, or because it's gonna rot like that?
Ooh, we should demonstrate this. Hildy, can I punch you?
No, that's not polite.
Can Dakia punch you?
No.
That's not polite either.
Why would I do that?
Because then she can do the skin thing and Kiva can see it and
I
know
don't
our
want
pain.
to see it, and I don't want it to happen to me.
I'm going with Jacini. We're merchants.
I have no goals or ambition for the rest of the day. I'm going to spend time watching the Centaurs play.
What would you like to help Kiva?
I could help Kiva.
I was gonna ask your advice, Dakir. I don't know if you want to actually leave the ship because you do have a coterie of small children now.
No, I'll be staying with them, but what is it?
Yeah. So I'm thinking that I'll change my tact from yesterday because it seems like that one wasn't working. I need to find out what ships were taken because I'm rather familiar with the ones that he would have been on and what they would have been called, if only because I was there when he made most of them. And I think if I can get an accountant of that, I can find out if he was here. Or otherwise, I can ask about him and say that I am owed something by him, which I am. And, Erie and Visca have a lot of issues between them for valid, justified, long-standing pirate raiding reasons. So I'm thinking that that's a possible tact.
Why don't you swallow your pride and pretend you and Hal are just as happy as anyone else to hunt the Visca, and see if any other fellow hunters of your people would be willing to share stories. You could recognize the boats from that.
I can...
I know it's hard.
I understand. I mean, the Visca fight amongst themselves nearly as much as they fight amongst everyone else. But frankly, the only people that the Visca hate more than everyone else is themselves. So, yeah, I can
Trying to think
I can
of
do
some
that.
way I can help you. But
She seems troubled.
to me, that would be your best bet. And we also have Jasenia and her contacts that she's surveying, so I think between both of you, you should find out something.
I'll ask better this time.
So the two of you are going to kind of ask around more tactfully.
You mean with skill this time? Yes, we have a plan this time.
Okay. And how many hours are you going to spend in town just,
I-
gathering information?
Until I get something. So,
Okay. All right.
yes.
All right. Well, we'll do it in kind of waves then.
Yes.
And see what if anything, you learn. So, and you're going to stay at the
I'm not leaving the kids.
ship? Okay. There's always two of Jasini's crew on board, and they rotate out in the morning.
As long
Two
as it's
more
not the
come.
monkey guy, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They're gonna love the monkey.
In the morning of the 10 good berries I make every morning, I give you
more
6 of them
centaurs
for
the
them.
monkey to shit on now. There's 6 more targets for the monkey now.
Yeah, and
So as the
monkey's
two of
gonna
you
eat
head on down to the trade district where
I
they
did tell it to shit on the centaur.
negotiate for the oil ore and the jewels and gems and uncut rocks and so forth, in various stages of being brought in. I mean, you're aware of this particular trade district. You're not meeting anybody in secret, and so it's okay for you to bring whoever you want. But you are looking for this particular individual to negotiate a deal as per the French planchario recommended. So you think that might be a good deal? Maybe you can get, this could be easy. While you guys are on your way to the trade district to find Oribi, Kiva and Hal, the two of you can make roll an investigation with the other helping, or you can make 2 separate investigation rolls. It's up to you.
What's your investigation look like?
What's yours?
I got nothing. I got a 0. Is that
I
better
got a
than
0
you?
as well. It's almost like we have the same character sheet.
All right, so why don't you
Point.
both roll 3 times
Oh.
and give me your highest number?
All right.
Nice.
Highest was
Whoa!
19, okay.
I got 2 18s in a row,
Okay, all right.
and then a 10. But the 2 18s in a row.
You're really good at this.
So spending time at the docks initially, as you're just kind of casually talking to people, which, as you've learned, is where you fit in best. Here at the docks with the guys that are loading up the ships and working real hard to get the ships out to sea and unloading them when they come in and so forth. What you find out is, of course, there's a lot of bullshit regarding the Vikia and the ships that have been taken and the slaves that have been removed off them. But filtering through all that in this first 3 hours, you discover that, number one, they don't give a fuck what the name of the ships are,
That's valid.
or if they even have names. And none of them seem to recall if they have any type of, lettering on the ships or whatever. Typically, the scenario is if they're either attacked by the Vikia or they attack a Vikia, if they're able to catch up with one and overrun it, then they'll burn the ship after they take everything off it. And it's 50-50 whether they take the people, the survivors, or they kill them and throw them into the sea. So the ones that are taken are immediately taken to Port Tarpon or Pilgrim's Bay and just sold for slave stock. Where they go from there could be the mines, could be off further east of the Great Sea, where the Lukka lands are, and those where their slaving is more common in those areas of the world and accepted. So they could end up a lot of different places, but typically not along in the Western kingdoms, because that's completely outlawed and abhorred, except for this area. So they wouldn't go to Gades, they wouldn't go to Lyoness, they wouldn't go to Eru, they wouldn't go to Atlantis. None of these places. They'd only go east. So that's what you find out about what happens to Vikya if they feel like they want to go through the trouble of dealing with taking people on that they've captured, or like most of them just say that they burn the ships and take the treasure. So you guys can digest that and think about whether or not you want to continue to make further inquiries. The two of you get down to the trade district. That's for ore and precious metals is more toward the interior, and off toward the eastern side of Freetown. You know exactly where it is, just saying you've been there many times. So you're able to get there quite quickly, even through the crowds. But once you get there, it's a matter of finding where or who this Oribi Gressa is.
I guess I will ask around.
Okay,
for him.
roll an investigation. And Hildy can either help you or not help you.
I'll help.
16.
16.
That didn't help.
Hildy's like, just looking around.
I'll help. Where am I?
What are you asking exactly?
I'll be asking for the silver ore dealer. What is his name?
Oribi Gressa.
Oribi Gressa.
Yeah, Oribi Gressa is his name, or the name that you were given by Lanciario. Pingar. 16. Initially, nothing. In the first, few encounters that you have asking around. You want to continue? For another hour?
You have to pay them off, dear. We're in a pirate town.
Okay.
Don't give them a lot of gold, because then they'll rob you.
That's true.
Give them like a copper so they can buy a drink.
Copper. All right. I'll give the next smartest looking person a copper.
Oh, she's listening to me. That's
Copper.
I don't know why anyone.
Maybe I
would listen
should
to me.
tell them that I have information about where Planchario is.
Okay, all right. You are speaking with a merchant that's there in the trade district. You don't know this individual, but as you hand him the copper, he's like, "What do I do with these? What do you want me to do with these? Copper? You want me to flip it in the air and play with it and roll it around? What do I give it to my children? What is this for?"
Let's flip it heads, and you tell me where Ruby Gress is.
I'm not going to flip a copper. Are you insane? And you know
Apparently.
that just because you're from here, that it's ludicrous to give anybody. It's almost insulting. And the person that you're giving it to is taking it as a joke because it's coming from you, not from a foreigner.
I told you shouldn't listen to me.
But I was doing it to entertain you.
If you want information that I can provide for you, then come on, let's talk. Give me a couple of gold, and I might remember things if I know them.
Can I roll for insight and see if he's
Yeah,
telling
sure.
the truth? 10.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Do I have anything? Where is that? 8.
8. I don't remember anything. I don't know who this is that you're looking for. But thank you for the gold.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yes, that's what I say when I'm upset. Just tell us where Regresso is.
I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. Even if you gave me 100 gold, I might remember even better. But then I might not if I don't know where he is or who he is.
Well, then who do we ask?
Why don't you ask the hermit? The hermit knows everyone. This is something you've not ever heard about.
I've never heard of the hermit. Where do we find the hermit?
Over there, just outside the tavern. I think he's underneath the tavern. You'll find him there. Just stinky, very dirty, but he knows everyone.
That seems wrong.
I can clean him.
God.
Well, your lane is very dirty too.
I can clean him.
Well, let's go find the hermit.
All right, let's go find the hermit.
Okay. Following his directions, you find the tavern. It's not too far away. It's kind of on stilts, or elevated a little bit, just enough so that there's a crawl space underneath the front patio area where there's lots of seating. There aren't too many people around right now, as it's early morning. Steps leading up to the tavern itself. What do you want to do?
You said it's under the tavern, right? So I guess we have to look under the tavern for the hermit,
It's on stilts.
right?
Okay, roll perception.
Peek under the tavern for the hermit.
18.
23.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, you see this. You see this form. Kind of it's a man-sized form, kind of like maybe in kind of a fetal position on the ground. You can see the movement of his side up and down. It's just sleeping. Smells absolutely atrocious. Just peek it inside and underneath there is the urine and God knows what. Sleeping man.
There's no way this guy knows anything.
He might know. I know things.
There's no way this guy knows anything.
Hildy will walk over.
But he's underneath.
Oh, well, she'll crawl over.
Okay, you crawling under?
She'll use prestidigitation to clean him. And then she'll shake his shoulder.
Okay. He kind of stirs and it's just kind of moves the shoulder off like he doesn't want to be bothered.
Oh, I gave you a bath. Wake up.
Shit! And suddenly he just wakes up and turns immediately. You're in his face, underneath the tavern with him.
With a green glow.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm Hildy.
What is it, Hildy? You're glowing. What's wrong with you?
I'm a Tuatha
Are you sick? Twice a day.
Yes.
No, you're not. Yeah, maybe you are.
I am.
I drank
Wait,
too
am I?
fucking much.
Yes, I am.
I drank too fucking much.
Do you want to drink more?
Yeah, you got something?
Well, yes, but you won't like it.
No, I might.
Give him a vial.
All right. He takes it, opens it, smells it.
Probably smells kind of acidy and acrid to him.
Okay. Hey.
Is that the demon blood?
It was born devil
Just-
blood.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
I told you you wouldn't like it.
Hey, right. Oh, shit. And he immediately just retches, and the blood comes back out.
Where's Red?
Down his chin on the stinking, dirty clothes that he's wearing.
Well, now you're poisoned. Do you
That
know
was
where a
fucking great.
Regresso is?
What?
A Regresso. I might be saying it wrong.
Hold on, let me get my wits about me. Why is the 12th day underneath the tavern where I sleep asking me about a Regresso?
Well, and I'll take out one of the tattoo skins and I'll say, because this guy didn't know.
Oh, it's incredible. Can I have it?
No, isn't that pretty?
I'll tell you if you give it to me.
You can have this smaller one.
No, I want that one.
All right.
He takes it and smells it, and this is incredible. I'll give you 10 gold.
No.
I need 10 gold.
Why?
I'm gonna put this on the back.
Oh.
He's grafting the tattoo.
He's gonna take it to the tattoo shop.
Oh.
No.
And he kind of lifts up his shirt, and you see there's like 30 tattoos. Just a mishmash of tattoos, large and small, all over his back and down beyond where you can't see.
Is the
But
skin
there's
the
a
same
there's a
color?
couple little spaces open.
If you let me see all the rest of your tattoos, I'll give you the 10 gold.
Oh no.
All right, let's go outside.
All right.
You notice this guy has a different accent. He doesn't have that Tartessan accent. When you get out, you realize that he's so dirty, you didn't realize that he was very pale and he has blonde hair.
Well, he's not dirty anymore except for his puke.
Well,
Oh, I woke him up.
but in the light.
What did you find
And he
out?
just
Does he know where-
disrobes. He disrobes immediately.
Oh.
And although his clothes are cleaner, everything under it's still very dirty, and he's just covered with tattoos with maybe a dozen spots open.
What did you ask?
Hildy
him?
will give him 10 gold. Oh, I wanted to see his
He doesn't immediately get dressed.
10 gold.
He takes the gold. Oh, thank you. If you're asking about a Reeby dresser, you're asking for the wrong person. You want to ask for the Orman.
The who?
The Orman.
The
Orman.
Oh, the
man.
Orman.
Yeah, he's a little fuck. And
Do we like him?
he's cheap, and he's stingy and miserly, and quite honestly, I'd like to cut his fucking cock off. Because he never, ever, ever gives a single coin when he passes.
Oh. Do you need a knife?
Yeah, you got a knife?
I have a knife. You can have my
I'll
knife.
take it. Thank you. And he starts to get dressed, and he's got a little pouch, and he starts stuffing all this stuff into it. Anything else you want to give me?
No. Where's the Orman?
You need to go down the street, down to the first alley. It's called Treacher Street. And the second door on the right, I think it's right, is red. The red door. It looks very plain and looks like it's been weathered a bit, hadn't been painted in a long time, but you can just see the red. And if you knock on it, maybe let you in. Good luck.
All right. Do you
You
want
know,
me
are
to
you gonna
clean
kill
you
him?
up again?
What?
Do you want to be clean again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Took out prestidigitation.
Okay, all right. So as he's getting dressed, he's like just drops his clothes again and just turning, for you to cast as many times as you like. Hopefully to cleanse him. He
Very-
seems
Yeah, very nice tattoos.
I live from all over. All over. I normally do my training tattoos.
Oh, have you traveled a lot?
Yeah, I've been all over the city.
Oh, only in this city?
Oh, I wasn't born here. No, I was born somewhere else.
Oh, me too. Where were you born?
North of here, I think.
Me too.
I think I'm from Eru, but my mom was a whore.
Oh,
And
I'm not from
my
Eru.
dad, I think, took her. And I was born.
Was he to us a day?
No, I don't think so. But I
Alright.
glow if he was.
Yeah.
No, I've never
Alright.
glowed. I had a dream I glowed once.
All right, we're leaving now.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
All right, thank you.
He starts to get dressed, and pretty soon he
Where he
crawls back
said.
under.
Well done. We're going to Treacher Street.
Okay. It's not hard to find as you make your way down the alleyway. Roll perception is used. It's pretty dark in this alley. There's a few lamps on. There's a
love
lot of cover.
perception.
23.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, easy enough.
unnatural 20.
Okay, so both of you notice that the door that has a little bit of red on it is not on the right; it's on the left. But there is a door on the right, just across from it.
Is it red?
No,
All
but
right.
the alley's only about 5 feet wide, so you're like in single file walking down this narrow alley.
We're looking for the Orman.
And
Do
the
you
red
think he
door.
means boat paddles or?
No ore, silver ore.
Oh. All right.
Or what?
Ore.
Silver or
Or the only ore is the red door or the door on the.
he said the red door.
He did say the red door. Let's
Red
knock,
door, what?
knock,
I hope
on,
Howell didn't die.
knock on the red door.
You knock on the red door?
Can we find Howell a puppy?
If we find a puppy, we can bring it home.
All right.
There's a long pause before finally you hear from the other side of the door. Who is it?
We're looking for a short curmudgeonly oarman.
There's an Owen here. What do you want with him?
I have business to discuss.
Who was it that sent you?
Planchario.
You hear almost like cursing, but you're not picking up any words as it's kind of muffled behind the door.
He said you'd say that, but he said it was water under the bridge.
There's no water under this bridge. Come in. The door slowly starts to open, and in the darkened hallway that leads into you can see there's a door at the end that's a very brightly lit room, but in this darkened hallway there's a very, very short little man dressed impeccably in a jacket and silk shirt, breeches, boots that are shined, and he's got kind of a tilted hat that he's wearing, long dark hair, rather bulbous features, typical of a caboodler. And he says, well, follow me. We'll see what we have to say about Planchario sending you.
I like gnomes.
I'm coming in.
Yep, we're coming.
Okay. The door slowly closes behind and on its own as he just kind of hobbles toward the lit room. And as he goes inside, you're following him?
Yeah, sure.
So you don't pass any other doors on the way.
What's the worst that could happen?
Inside this lit room, you can see that it is a rather small office, but there's like a wall that separates the opposite side of the office to a much larger room that overlooks a massive warehouse that's been like built into the ground underneath the streets and buildings. And his office overlooks that, and there's a staircase that leads down into the warehouse. And you can start to hear the echo of things being moved and rolled and in carts and so forth, back and forth. Heavy items. As you look down, you can see that there are ore of different types that have been warehoused and moved and are being sectioned and weighed, different qualities and so forth that are being separated together. And it's quite an operation going on down there. He hops up on his desk, which is about a quarter the size of a regular desk, and sits back in his chair, kind of motions to a couch. It's a very comfortable looking couch where the two of you can easily sit if you want to. And he leans back and says, so Planchario Pengar, the Iron Hung, what is it that you're here to see me for? And that's where we'll pick it up next week.
No.
I don't know why we're clapping.
No.
Because this
Let's give a hand, guys.
This is the second time we followed a shorter person that we thought was an ally or something
Oh,
into a
so
strange place and got attacked.
this will end well then.
I'm surprised Hildy hasn't tried to eat him yet.
Well,
Or at least
hopefully the
lick
rest of the
him.
group will find the hermit before they're fully consumed. But no, you don't feel threatened at this point, so
At this
that could
point.
change.
You've never seen Hildy eat a gnome.
Talks about how delicious they are quite a lot.
You did ask to try
Try
some
not
of
to
the
say
flesh
that
between
while
my
we're here.
teeth, so
Oh,
Yeah.